episode of the Sportscast, live from the Juicy Whip Studios. Nice and cool today. Feeling good in sunny Southern California.
It's freezing. It's all of what? 70 degrees?
I woke
Chilly.
up, and as Dan Burlington would say, I didn't find my Mary Poppins. It was shriveled up like a turtle. When I walked outside, and it was 41 fucking degrees outside.
Looked like I was in 4th grade once more.
Dude, it went from two major extremes.
Brought
from
back
extremely
memories.
hot to now it's freezing cold.
Renee's in here wearing beanies and shit. We were
Beanies
sweating like a month
and
ago in
shit.
here. Feeling great, though. Welcome back to your Sportscast again on the special Tuesday. We will be here every Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30 is our normal day, but today we have a special Tuesday episode, which I'm kind of happy because there's a lot of news going on all around the sports world, so we'll get to all that today. You can call the show. Phone lines are open. I know we said we are going to have Sam Tripoli on today. He's doing high bigwig stuff.
He big-timed us.
But he was like on his knees groveling.
I don't know about on his knees, but he was apologetic.
He was groveling too.
He's a friend. He wouldn't miss unless it was something important.
No, he is so apologetic. He said he
know.
wants to be here. He loves to be on this show, and we're going to probably get him in the next week or two. So he'll be back with us. But again, you got us three stooges in here.
There you go.
Also known as Aqib Talib. We'll get to that later. What? Right in the eyes. Are you kidding me with that? Like Aqib Talib, the guy just poking the dude in the eye? Like, what are you doing?
I have no idea, man.
My God.
I have no idea what's going on in
ridiculous.
sports right now.
I know. You call the show, 818-435-8423 is the number. That is where you can find us. Also on Twitter, it's sportscast_THN. Knockers on the Twitter line. It's already been going off today, so we appreciate that.
Follow my ass on Twitter.
That's right, as we say
Hey,
every
we have
week.
a new account out there, don't we?
Oh, yes, we do.
There's a new Twitter account just started up today.
Started up today.
Follow.
You must follow. Dan Burlington is now on Twitter.
Follow my ass on Twitter.
You say Dan Burlington?
Ooh.
We say Dan Burlington.
I love his Abby and I love his profile.
Already, right? He's already kicked off. It's just fantastic.
He's already legendary.
Yeah, he's already legendary. You guys can follow Dan Burlington on Twitter at Dan Burlington.
Dan Burlington.
It's spelled like the department store.
Yes.
Burlington. Dan in Burlington. So he'll be in with us today live in studio. He's getting drunk at Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm not sure he'll make it.
He came to America and he's like, fuck this Taco Tuesday's fantastic. $2 Coronas and $2 carne asada tacos.
Carne asada. Love that carne asada.
I wonder if they even know what carne asada is. If I said, hey, English Bob, English Linder.
I'm not sure they eat
have,
meat in England.
We're going to have some carne asada.
They're like, oh, Connie Estrada, she is my housekeeper.
I love that carne
I love that girl.
Estrada.
She's my housekeeper, Connie Estrada. I know her.
That's fantastic. So Dan Burlington will be with us as soccer news, and we have a big soccer bust. There's some drug stuff going on in soccer. It's going to be fantastic.
Big time.
So we'll talk some soccer news. Obviously, we got our NFL picks coming up. Knocker. What happened? What happened?
Boy,
dude?
did things change week to
Did
week.
you just go from biggest winner to biggest
loser, dude?
My God, what happened to you?
I think, man.
You are one pathetic loser.
You were winning last week, yet you didn't get one wrong.
Right. I actually was relevant for a week.
Please tell our listeners how many you got right this week.
What was it, 6? 5? Something like that? I don't even know, man. That
Oh
crash
my
and
God,
burn.
who the hell cares?
Right, I'm out of it.
You were so close to getting back up in the running. You just fell so far.
It was a lost weekend for everything for me, man. It was just a plain-ass lost weekend.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
That's what I am. I was busy with that.
Gotta say, water cooler talk, just at the work.
Right?
You were the hit with that drop last week around the garage.
Just saying.
We got 15 delivery drivers. They all came up because they listened to the show.
Right.
They're like, dude, Pop's drop, transvestite, had me rolling. Play it for me one more time.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
That's right. Get that on your next Christmas card. All right, guys, coming up on the show. That should be your Christmas card. Just you in a bad Christmas sweater, like, I'm a sweet.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Merry Christmas, happy
in
holidays.
my Frankenfurter costume, right?
Frankenfurter costume, yeah.
Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah. Fuck you. So coming up on the show now, we got NFL news coming up. A lot of injuries. Quarterback injuries right now.
The
Some big
Chargers,
names.
too. Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
So we'll get to those coming up. And a couple cheap shots. Dealing with the Vikings. Rams going at it earlier this weekend.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
I love Jeff Fisher's comeback, though. I do. Well, we'll get to it. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there.
It's okay. I'm drinking out of my Roadrunner pink cup.
Road
again.
Raper.
I'm road raping.
Road
again
Raper.
tonight, folks. We've got our midseason awards coming up. We've got the most surprising teams in the NFC and AFC, most disappointing, our biggest surprise as far as players go, and the MVP of the season, we think, so far.
Okay.
And also going up, we got Power Rankings, top 5, bottom 3, as usual. Week 10 Pigskin Pick'em coming up. Shot of the week at the top of the hour, probably around 7:30. We'll get to it after Knocker Song of the Week. A new Knocker Song of the Week coming up on the second break. So we'll get to that. So get your shot of the weeks in. Tweet us, guys. Sportscast_THN. And if you guys during the week, I know you got a lot of people podcast this show. Well, thousands of people podcast this show. If you guys during the week, man, if you guys got one that you want to get even for the next week, just tweet us. We'll save it for the next week coming up, and we'll get it out there.
Sure.
So I know
Absolutely.
Proto's already got one out there. He's got some stuff going on family-wise, so he can't
Right.
say much, but just thoughts out with Proto, you know.
Right, yeah, my prayers.
Yeah,
prayers
Proto's
to him.
going on
There's
with his
something going on
mom.
out
So
there,
cheers to you, Protos, and our best wishes to your mother. So we got Wild World of Sports coming up. We'll round out baseball with Renee.
Yep.
We've got some hockey, who's the hot, who's not, with Bud Knocker. Also coming up, he's got NASCAR news, and he got a little bit of NBA going on, and WWE news, and I got some extreme sports going on, man. If I didn't have a daughter, I would probably do a lot of this stuff that's going on right now. This is
You?
insane. Yeah, I think I would do it.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
I'm shocked.
There's a side to me that you don't know. Like when I go snowboarding, I can't wait because my father-in-law just got his keys today. He's on Tahoe. He's on the mountain.
Is he really?
He went and bought one of the owners of Google's houses.
Right.
He's
So
like,
are
"Let's
you
just
like
say-"
going to take me?
dude?
Like,
I
really?
cannot- I don't. We're not talking about that right now.
See, it's
I'm
me.
gonna go.
It's me. I'm the guy that fell to 1,600 feet. You could find that on.
You did teach me to snowplow.
sportscastlife.com.
You did teach
I
me to
did,
snowplow.
right. I took you skiing when you were a young lad.
You did take
You
me
were a
skiing.
young lad.
It was some good times.
Night
We had some
skiing,
good time
great
night skiing
times.
at Big Bear. Those
Absolutely, man.
were good times. But
Well,
yeah,
how
like
come you come? Don't go during the day.
Like when I'm
Because
on the
there's
mountain,
Too many
though-
effing people.
like when I'm on the mountain though in Mammoth, you put that just music on. You got your iPad
Right.
going.
Right.
There's something to hit you, and you just hit a couple bowls. That you know.
Sure, that's
You
right,
got to
dude.
hotbox the gondola. You know, you're always that guy that's on the gondola. Like, you guys mind? You guys mind? Couple
Smoke
kids
weed every day.
that- Dude, I'm going down the mountain.
Well, see,
you know?
your thing on the mountain doing that
Yeah.
is me at the river, sunset ski.
Yeah.
You know, you do that. You get on.
You know what I
ski
mean? You get in
behind
the
the boat,
zone. You know what I mean?
And
You're
you're
in the
behind
zone.
that boat, and the sun's going.
Dude.
Heaven.
It's like
It's
me on
heaven
powder.
on earth,
Yeah,
man.
on a
Yeah, there's
snowboard.
nothing that's better
I
than
can't wait. So it's going to be a good time. Let's see. Over the weekend, though, before we get to all the news coming up right now, Dan Burlington just walked in the studio.
He stumbled in.
Hello, Governor.
Dan, I thought you were at Taco Tuesday drinking $2 Coronas.
I drank 12 of them and then came over.
Big
So
win.
you're normal.
Big win by your Giants, though.
I had to equal out.
No, you're not Dan Burlington right now. You're regular Dan.
Oh, sorry.
You have to go back here. You got to rewind it. Big win, though, by your Giants over the weekend.
Yeah, it was a big win, and you fuckers took the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
and
I
made me
did.
a
I
lot
know you
happier.
like to shove that in our face. So we're getting over the weekend. I had a good one. I broed it up with Johnny this weekend, dude.
Oh, dude,
Bro, man.
that
Dude,
was, that
I
was
so
fun.
broed it up with Johnny. Me and Johnny got down this weekend.
Whoa. Save that. Save it. Ice.
I got you, Johnny. I got you.
If you come back with new drops, because you came in today, you're like, oh, dude, I got a bunch of new drops. I can't wait to hear them. You're not queuing that up.
Oh hell yeah! Me and Johnny got down this weekend. Yeah, baby.
I guess
His
it-
wife was gone.
And then I'll
I
send
was
it to
spending
him.
the night at his house. We got down.
I guess if you got the transvestite drop, I should have that, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's only an
You have a
equivalent.
lot of them, though.
What do you mean? You got the one I like cock? You got like.
Well,
Had so
you-
much cock.
I'm sure Dan Burlington will have some soon coming up. But me, yeah, I went over to Johnny's. I was like, Johnny, I brought the Xbox One. He's like, Call of Duty just came out. I
Boys,
broke it.
weekend out.
His wife's gone. Christy was having a baby shower in Rochester. She went back to Rochester. Johnny's like, bring an Xbox over. Let's do it. I literally played 8 hours, me and Johnny Ice, Call of Duty 3, Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I was asking Daniel, what are
8
you
hours,
doing?
dude.
You know, he's in his room yelling and screaming. What are you doing? Man, I'm on Call of Duty with Josh and Johnny, man. I'm like, what?
Dude, no, it's so funny. Like, they'll be like, Josh was like, yeah, dude, I went 10 and 10. I did good. I'm like, Josh, I went 31 and 9.
Yes. I have to
And
say,
then Johnny's like, hey, I got 4 kills. I'm like, Johnny, you died 18 times.
yeah, Johnny is so. You've seen Johnny really, like, when he gets stoned out, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like, he can't function.
Sure.
Just imagine him with the headset on with the controller, like where he's almost frozen in time. Like, and by the end of the game, like, everyone's doing really good, but we lose by 3 kills, and all of a sudden, Johnny's like 4 and 20.
Right.
Like, we're like,
Oh,
Johnny.
4 and 20. That was a good. Did you
Hey, that was pretty ironic.
no one's stoned on this show, I swear to God.
I
Yeah,
like Bob chiming
Isn't it
in.
ironic?
I like Bob chiming in. Can you please not do English accents until you're properly lubricated?
Lubricated? Did you read that right?
What do you think I do before the show?
Dan Burlington's lubricated. And sorry, Bob. We'll work on that.
So we should just hold the accents to the very
What
end.
he's saying is, just
Okay.
don't do
It's
it till
not
you're
funny
drunk.
till you're fucked up, is what he's saying.
Pretty much. Translated.
Back to the weekends. How
Back
was
to the
yours?
weekend. Hey,
So yeah, I had a
Lost.
guys' weekend. Me and Johnny got really stoned and played Call of Duty all weekend. And on Sunday we watched football. Steelers, great game. Cowboys lost. Back to you.
Saturday, just kind of sat around, watched football. What a wild last
Yeah.
couple of weeks in the NCAA.
Yep.
Unbelievable referee gaffes, unbelievable finishes, karma setting in.
Upsets.
And Sunday night was a good night. I think I told you about this earlier. Your brother, Charger fan.
Charger fan, basement Charger fan.
They went down and watched your brother-in-law Zach. He won another tournament. Their team won another tournament. But then later on that night, we went and watched Chris and Zach and Zach's brother Jesus criminy, Jake. Go play some hockey in West Covina. It was a pretty good night, man. To watch your brother play some hockey and him and Zach out there and see him having a good time.
Dude, I couldn't
you know,
imagine myself on wheels
right
now.
I was going to ask you, though, if they want you to play pickup, because we were saying Josh needs to get out here, man.
Dude,
Because Brandon plays, too.
I played for what? What I played for 12, 14 years?
Yeah.
Refereed hockey for 6. I mean,
You need to get out there,
I
dude.
could, but
You
yeah.
do. You
Dude,
need
I
to
have
get out there, bro.
I have the fondest memory of you guys at Damien, and Chris got into a fight with some dude. Josh was playing goalie, and then all of a
Josh
sudden,
leveled him.
from the other side of the court, you just see Josh.
in
Look
the
out,
goalie
motherfucker!
gear.
Yeah, I did. I got him good, too.
So that's
I
what we
got him
did.
good.
That was good times, man.
Yeah.
That was a really, really good Sunday.
All right, it was a good time. Well, Renee, you had a good weekend.
Yeah.
Saturday, yes.
baby!
Saturday played out in Long Beach at the Queen Mary outside.
What's
Nice
your band's
stage. Natural Heights.
What's it?
Natural Heights.
Natural what?
Natural
Oh,
Heights.
okay.
You can find us on Google.
Not Wuthering Heights?
You can find
Natural
us
Heights?
on iTunes
Okay.
and Spotify. Yeah, just Google it. It's
They're really good.
Anyways, thank you, man. So yeah, we had a show out there. It was awesome. It was outdoors. It was at a bully fest. Like
Yeah, I
they were
saw the
breeding
pictures.
bulldogs and
Yeah.
stuff. And so yeah, there's videos up on
if you're
YouTube.
supporting animals, that's always a good cause.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It was fun. And then on Sunday, we took Sherry's nephew to go see.
Wow, the Peanuts.
We went to go see the Peanuts movie, man, and it was actually better than I thought it was gonna be. You know, it stuck true to the story or the comic strip or whatever, and
Yeah.
I watched that shit growing up. You know, who doesn't love Peanuts? So
Of course.
Anyways, it was pretty awesome. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. So
And
cheers to
shout out
Peanuts,
for
yeah.
Fireman's
Cool.
Brew, too. Shout
like
out
it.
to at Fireman's Brew,
Yeah.
our beer
Shout
sponsor.
out at Fireman's
Speaking
Brew.
of that, we got to get a new order.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
we're
empty.
We're empty on
And I
stock.
hope they're
We
listening.
might have like 9 boxes of it in the
By the way,
background
there is
on
some in the
camera,
fridge, man.
but we're completely empty right
Yeah,
now.
we
need
are.
to get some more Fireman's Brew. Renee, you're sporting their shirt, though, so I appreciate that,
I was,
man.
I
Fireman's
was
Brew,
sporting
official
their
beer
shirt
sponsor.
out in Long Beach in front of the Queen Mary, in front of a bunch of people. So yeah,
Good crowd or
it was all right.
Yeah?
yeah.
beautiful day out?
Beautiful day. Dude, we
Yeah.
got there, we pulled up, and we get out of the car, and the band that's playing on stage is like a chunti band, dude. Straight up like tuba like this
way.
high. Yeah, we're like, dude, what kind of party is this? It was way more gangster dude,
Polka party.
than I thought it was going to be. But
That's right.
I'm like,
That's
I'm
so
too
good.
white for this place. I don't think we're in the right establishment.
Yeah, I'm from north of the 210. I don't belong here.
All right, guys, let's get to the news of the week around the NFL. Here we go. Let's kick it off. The injuries keep piling up in the NFL.
It's insane. Running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers. You know what? I got to get something off my chest. I'm sorry. I got to get something off my chest because it's been killing me.
We've known you're gay for a long time.
It's been killing me. It's been killing me for years. Okay? You got guys in the booth that are calling the effing game. They see the same thing that you see on the replay.
Here he
Okay?
goes, dude.
Right? They see it. In real time, I knew that Roethlisberger had a bad foot, that someone landed on his foot and something was wrong. And these idiots, and I'm not going to say idiots, okay? I'm sorry. Dan Fouts is not an idiot.
We might have
He's
to
a
work with some of
superb-
these people later
Exactly.
in our
He's a
career.
superb football player,
Our
commentator.
illustrious
But on
career.
this particular play, I turned to Michelle and said, oh, they landed on his foot. There's something, something's wrong with his foot. That's what he heard.
Michelle is AKA
Right?
Wendy.
Right. So, so they're going, well, Roethlisberger had the bad knee, so it kind of looks like he re-injured that knee. 3 replays go by. They still don't know it's his foot. Like, damn it, man. What are you looking at? You had 3 replays where the guy clearly fell on his foot, crunched his toes to his heel. Why can't you see that?
Well,
I don't understand when they missed for 3 replays what I caught on the first replay or in live action. What is going on? Is it because people talking in their head?
No, I mean we don't actually get to look at them, so maybe they're just really fucked up.
Well, some of them do drink up there, but I mean, really, how did you miss that?
Because they're probably, I'm just going to let you know, a little inside the biz. They've got a little thing in their ear. They get talkative.
Still, so somebody said, "Oh man, he probably hurt his knees."
Well,
down.
they also got to delay.
that's
They also
exactly
got to delay
what they're
time
doing.
too.
Well, don't listen to the guy in the ear. Look at the goddamn play. Look at the replay and go, okay, he fell on his foot, crunched his toes right up to the bottom of his heels. That's not good. Probably going to be out for a while.
So can we just drop this on them?
No.
You know who I am?
I've seen you before. You're the asshole on TV.
I'm
you call
sorry.
them that? Are they?
It bothers me when there's a replay and it clearly shows something, and they go for 3 replays, and they don't get it. They don't see it. Just like stupid. What are you looking at?
The worst is when they praise a wide receiver. The worst is when they praise a wide receiver like, what the fuck are you talking about? He ran a 15-yard cool route and there was no one around him and he caught the ball.
Oh, what a catch!
Can we stop with Manning's arms back? Because he had
Right?
one good game.
Yeah,
Can
one
we
good
just stop
game.
with that?
And
please.
I'm starting a petition right now. Right now. Okay.
Knocker's having one of those nights tonight, I think.
Well,
dude.
it's just
gonna have
starting
one.
to build up.
It was mine last week. It's okay.
Okay.
You're allowed to have one.
Oh, what a catch! Take the effing gloves off. Play like men.
Okay.
They weren't freaking glue on their hands. Oh, look at that. It's like freaking flypaper. Oh, yeah, you're great. No, do it barehanded. Play like a man. Okay? And I want to ban batting gloves in the baseball, too.
There are still some players that don't wear them at the plate.
Men.
Yeah, very few.
Is there anything
I'm
else?
so sick of this
dying
after
breed.
every pitch.
Well, how they strap their gloves? Knocker's
Every
doing an
pitch.
impression of
Ball 3.
the batters.
Dude,
putting
you
their
didn't
glove-
swing the bat. Why do you got to adjust your gloves?
Right.
Why? Why do you got to adjust your gloves? You didn't do anything. You watched the ball go by.
I got it.
Why?
I'm kind of. This has nothing to do with football news, which we introed, but I agree with you.
Right? Come on, man. Come on. Oh, and the Cespedes. Dude, you know why you can't hit? Because you got 15 effing pounds of jewelry around your neck.
What was that word
That's
you
why
just
you
used?
can't hit.
That just exploded my brain.
Right? Why
my
are you
God.
wearing so much jewelry, bro? Why? Why? I don't get it.
Are you good?
No, there's more. But I'll let you go. But really, man, it just, you've got the replay in front of you. Why can't you see what the hell's going on? Why can't you call the play? It drives me absolutely nuts. I'm sitting here half-baked, and I see it. And you guys can't. You're getting paid for this, and you can't.
Can you throw me on something to get me out of this?
All right, I'll shut up now. Go, Josh.
Thank you. Can you give me to my segment? Football news with some sort of background music. First up here, Knocker. Rook happened last week, just a little bit, some big games that came over the line. We talked about the Giants game earlier. Titans taking down the Saints. That was...
what the hell happened there?
Dude, Mariota,
just when
man.
you think Who Dat Nation's back, you're like, what?
Yeah,
Really?
What happened at
What do you
home?
mean,
What
really? They
happened?
gave up 49 points to the Giants.
I don't know, man. Last week, also, just some
But
news.
they won.
Want to get your quick thoughts. Give me like 30 seconds, man. We saw the Greg Hardy pictures come out.
Yes.
Deadspin reported them last week. I know we didn't get to it because it happened after our show last week. Just 30 seconds, man. I know Jerry Jones has been out there saying, oh, Greg Hardy's one of our leaders, but I think what he means is different than what everyone's perceiving it as. I think he means a leader in the locker room as far as on the game field, not as a human being. I think people need to separate the two.
Okay, you know what? It's kind of unclear as to the injuries. He claims that he didn't do that and blah, blah, blah. I don't really know. I'm not there. All I know is there's a history there. But I will tell you this: in the game, he tried to hurt somebody. It was an extra point or a run where everybody was down, and Greg Hardy took the opponent right on the pile and pushed him over after the play.
Okay.
That's how you hurt offensive linemen, pushing him over a pile so his leg gets caught. He did it on purpose.
So you're not a Greg
Hardy fan? It
Hardy
was malicious. No, I'm not. I'm not a Greg Hardy fan at all.
Real quick before we move on, because I want to get past this, but should he be playing on the Cowboys? And if you're a Cowboys fan or just an NFL fan, are you supporting the decision of Jerry Jones to keep him on the team?
Has he been convicted of anything yet?
He has not, but it's supposedly, whatever I was saying.
Supposedly.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah, $40,000 a year.
Well spent.
Hey, you paid off the woman. She didn't show up in court. That's what the rumor is. If that's the case, does that change your opinion? What does that do for you?
Yeah, because that's Snake.
Would you have him on your team?
No.
We've seen what he can do on the field.
No, I've told you enough times. I wouldn't have him. I wouldn't have Des Bryant. I wouldn't have any headache on my team.
Yeah.
I do not. I don't care how good
I don't
you
think
are.
you can win with some headaches in the NFL. Everyone's got a headache on their team.
The Patriots don't.
Yeah, they do. They got LeGarrette Blount's on the team. Are you kidding me?
he's
We got
not
caught for marijuana.
That's pot, dude. That's different.
And still, you're breaking the rules.
No. That's not.
They had freaking what's his name? The guy murdered someone on their team. Hernandez is always on their team.
Yeah, well, they cut him as soon as they found out.
Okay, but still, so no one's innocent. There's
No, they
thugs
cut
on
him
every
as soon
team.
as they found
No,
out.
You can't be the squeaky clean owner and win. It doesn't happen.
Sure you can.
Name one team in the history of almost any sport that didn't have a bad boy on it.
The Oakland Raiders.
Yes, see, exactly. You can't.
Sure
There's
you
a
can.
bad. Everybody has to have the bad boy in sports to win.
Well, there's
the Rodman to the Bulls.
Well, that's fine, but
The A-Rod to the Yankees, if you want to say it.
That's fine, but he didn't beat up women. He just
Everybody
cheated.
has the bad boy.
I understand
The
that.
Michael Irvin to the Cowboys. I could go on for days with this. The Marty McSorley to the King. You could go and you can't. You have to have the bad.
The Packers had no bad boys.
Oh,
Okay,
wins this.
all right. The Chiefs had no bad boys. The Jets had no bad boys. Okay.
No.
What? There are. Redskins had no bad boys.
So you're gonna play the exception to the rule?
No, the Miami Dolphins had no bad boys.
Come on, man. Come on. Don't be that ignorant to it.
I'm not being that ignorant.
Yeah, you are, because there's a bad boy on every sports team. There's a bad boy.
I'm telling you.
There's Josh Hamilton. There's the dude that does drugs. There's the dude that's out there partying in the clubs that shoots himself in the leg like Burris. There's the dude that's just the clown, but you have him on your team because he's so damn good. There's that guy. There's always that guy. There's the Yasel Puig, the dude that races cars.
I said
always
get rid
that
of
guy.
Puig. I said get rid of Puig. I don't want him on my team. I don't want that guy on my team.
You're
the
not
49ers, the Joe Montana 49ers had none of that.
None.
The Pittsburgh
No one.
Steelers had none of that.
No, because it was in Twitter and Facebook to see it.
Well, name me one.
Oh, look at all the Lakers teams. There's
Name
no bad
me
boys in
one.
all those Lakers teams. All the Celtics teams. There's not a bad boy in that team.
No.
The Pistons.
Not the Celtics, not the Lakers. Name me one. Name me one. The Dallas Mavericks. Name me one.
Man, you really
The San Antonio Spurs. Name me one. The LA Kings. Name me one.
you're pushing to get replaced right
Stoll.
now. You're pushing to get
Well,
replaced.
and what did they do after Stoll got busted?
Yeah, but that's not his point.
See ya. Well, if you don't know what's going on,
His
you don't
point
know what's
is
going
that
on.
every team
There's
has
a
My
a bad
point
boy.
is, after you find
Whether
out
you
it's
know
going
it or
on,
not.
why do you keep them?
Whether
Why
you
not?
know it or not, there's always a bad boy on championships
If you-
teams.
if you don't know it,
always,
then you don't
always.
know.
All right, Twitter. Well, get back to me. Let me know what you think. Bad boys on professional teams. Is there at least one?
Do you sell out to win trophies?
Okay, let's see. Next up here, let's go through the NFL headlines, though. Detroit Lions, man, cleaning house. They end up firing Martin Mayhew and President Tom Leland. Lions having a horrible season so far. Quarterback injuries. These ones are huge in the NFL. Ben Roethlisberger, as we said, will be out a few weeks with a foot sprain. Looked pretty bad on TV,
It was
Knocker.
bad. It's a bad one.
And he's coming back already from a knee injury.
Yeah, no, this is bad.
He's going to be out a couple weeks here.
This is even worse than the knee. To me, this is even worse than the knee. It's your foot.
But
You know?
the Steelers won. That was the biggest point.
To my point, they were going to be one of my most surprising teams just for the mere fact that they're winning games with all.
And I think they
this
play Cleveland this week,
stuff.
so I think
Yeah.
you're okay. Get by Cleveland, and Roethlisberger should be back in 2 weeks. But again, Big Ben going down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to be a big deal fantasy-wise. Hey, how about D'Angelo, man? Guy having a
Nice.
season. You think that guy's going to get paid at the end of the season? D'Angelo Williams having a good year for the Steelers.
Somebody's going to pick it up. But you know what's nice about what's Pittsburgh and we talked about this on Heidi and Frank on the first show I was on.
Yeah.
Le'Veon was coming back and D'Angelo had those big games.
Yeah.
Right? At his age, with Le'Veon coming back and pretty much taking the most of the snaps for those 3 games, right? D'Angelo's now rested. Being the oldest running back in the NFL.
Got like a couple weeks. He rested.
You got to love what's going on, man. You got to love it because he had a great game, man.
Yeah, that's why I still like the Steelers. As long as
Right.
Big Ben can come back from this, man. These guys banged up this year
As
already.
long as those receivers don't get hurt, they got a chance.
The breaking news of the day, Andrew Luck out 2 to 6 weeks with a lacerated kidney and partial abdominal tear. As we know, coming into this year, he already had a hurt shoulder. Then there was the report that, hey, he maybe had a couple fractured ribs. Colts weren't reporting it. Was becoming an issue. Maybe that led to the puncture of the spleen here, because that's the only thing I can think of here, especially with the fractured ribs. But again, Andrew Luck out now. Hasselbeck will step in. Hasselbeck won his first 2 games with the Colts. So, I mean, if you're the Colts and in that division, I don't think they're going to really hurt as much as other teams would. But again, Andrew Luck out for fantasy owners. Who knows? For about 2 to 6 weeks.
First place with a losing record.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Enough said. Another injury. If you could throw the video up here, Teddy Bridgewater getting knocked out.
Yeah, I think this
with
was
a cheap shot. Yes, no. I want to get your thought, Knoxer. You can check out the video right now as we stream it live on our Ustream channel. We'll have the YouTube video up tomorrow. We stream videos live as we talk about them. That's another good reason to watch the show.
Because he's pretending like he's going to dive over him to avoid contact, but that elbow is definitely targeting his face.
Well,
definitely a cheap shot. Definitely a cheap shot.
Yeah, passed his first concussion protocol, but again, Teddy Bridgewater going to be out probably this weekend. I believe they play the Raiders in a big game this weekend for the Vikings and Raiders. But feeding off of that, Rams coach Jeff Fisher kind of called out by Rodney Harrison over Jeff Fisher calling
Coaches
having players cheap shot other players on the field.
Right.
He was supposedly laughing at him while he was hurt.
While
This is
Rodney
Harrison
Harrison was
hurt
hurt
on the field. And I love, like you did say, Jeff Fisher's comments were just fantastic.
Ronnie, you did the same thing, bro. You took cheap shots on players back in your day. Don't forget that you were a player. Don't forget the things that you did.
Rodney Harrison voted, I think, 4 different times, 4 different years on the
Dirtiest
most dirty player.
Exactly.
He had 73 different personal fouls throughout his career.
Exactly. So, bro, just because you're wearing a tie and you're
Yeah.
sitting behind that desk, don't forget where you came from and who you are. When
Not
you
to
start
say that
calling out
play,
people. Oh, no,
again,
that doesn't make this
that's
right.
a dirty play.
But
I don't think Jeff Fisher's like, hey, I want you to go take out Bridgewater right now.
But the big thing is Greg Williams. Greg Williams.
That is the other key to this.
Because
Yes.
he is obviously known
agree.
to do these things. But the thing about Jeff Fisher laughing, come on, man. How did you, A, if you were hurt, how did you notice him laughing at you? And B, you don't know what he was laughing at.
Yeah.
Do you really know? No, you're assuming he was laughing that you were hurt because you were hurt and reputations, blah, blah, blah. Just call it a dirty play, and let's not get into the soap opera drama crap that we don't need in the NFL.
Yeah.
All right?
I agree. Last up here, just when you thought the Raiders were, they're turning around. They're not having any off-the-field issues, no bad, weird stories.
What the hell?
And then this thing comes across the internet.
Right.
Ray Armstrong.
Right.
Is that a cute name?
My
Ray
ball, right.
Armstrong, Oakland Raiders linebacker, is currently under a criminal investigation. Or what do you think he's under investigation for? Have you seen the story, Daniel? What do you think he's under investigation for? What do you think an NFL player is under investigation for by the police?
Drugs?
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
Probably drugs.
One or
Maybe-
two things, drugs or domestic violence.
No, it's for taunting a police dog at Heinz Field.
What?
This is not a joke here.
Tell me you're kidding.
Ray Armstrong, Oakland Raiders linebacker, currently under a criminal investigation for taunting a police dog at Heinz Field over the weekend. Reports say
so Raiders.
This is so Raiders, right? So Raiders. Armstrong, 24. Armstrong, 24, allegedly lifted his shirt, pounded his chest, and began barking at the dog as if he was heading toward the field for the game. Says in Pennsylvania, taunting a police dog is considered a third-degree felony, which carries a maximum penalty of 7 years in prison and a $15,000 fine.
Okay, so
How do you build a case against that in court? Like, And I quote, he said, "Fuck you" to the dog.
And the dog was so offended.
Yeah,
He's going to need
seriously.
years of therapy.
Like, I don't understand. I don't get
Now,
it.
first of all,
What an idiot.
okay, these are the players going onto the field. Yeah. Why do you need dogs? Why do you need police dogs?
Are you kidding
What-
me? It's the freaking Oakland Raiders. Who's got the pot? Who's got the cocaine and the
not-
ecstasy?
it's not-
the Oakland goddamn Raiders. I'd have sniff dogs too if they were out there.
It's not the same
Kidding
Raiders.
me?
Why are there dogs there in the first place? Okay, and I can see a player coming out and just seeing a dog going, yeah, come on, boy. Oh, you want some?
Why are you
Want
taunting
some?
the dog?
Want some,
What's the
bitch?
dog got?
You want some, bitch? That's not cussing because dog could have been female, right? Want some, bitch? Come get me.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You got knocked the fuck out.
Bitch!
Canine bitch.
You want some? Come on, let him go. Come on. I'll rip his neck off. Shit, that's just getting pumped up for a game.
Okay, so in your mind, he's okay.
I have
Ray's okay in your
I
mind.
have no problem
Okay,
with
so
this at all.
we'll give a pass for
None.
Ray. Pass for Ray.
Absolutely.
All right, pass for Ray.
Absolutely. This is the most
Okay, I'm not giving-
ludicrous,
okay.
absurd
Keep it going.
thing I have ever heard.
We're gonna give a pass for Ray. Okay.
I'm going to jail
you know what?
because I Tarzaned a dog.
You know what?
Really?
I'm okay with you. I'm kind of on your side. You convinced me. I'm with you. But you know what? Who I'm against? And this guy should go to jail.
Who?
Hakeem Talib.
Yes.
You can't pull three stooges on the field. Are you kidding me? Watch this video. He just goes up to him and he goes, "Bitch in the eye." What? Like, what do you? What? I don't understand, Knock. Like, I don't understand.
Why is that not? Why is that not an immediate suspension?
He got a one game.
One game.
Did he finish the game?
He
One
did finish the
game.
What?
Yeah.
See, he should just be fucking out.
He got one game for deliberately poking the eye of another player.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, this
Tucker.
league is just insane. This league is insane.
Hakeem Talib, though, you just got. I mean, come on, you got.
What are you thinking?
I just don't understand with the age. They have like 70,000 cameras on the field. They have the one that hovers over you.
Right?
Like,
You're
at
not
all
going to
time-
get away with
If
anything.
you scratch your testes on
Dude,
live
if you
camera,
fart, it's on camera.
yeah, it's on camera.
And those are silent.
Yeah, if you have like a shit stain on your pants, it goes on camera.
They're going to pick up the flutter in the back of your pants.
Like,
if you
what are you
fart. Really?
thinking? I don't understand you at all.
The worst part is the amount of flags they've been throwing per game.
Oh, God. But there was one game.
so bad.
The Charger, the Monday night game, I think
Yeah.
there was like 8 penalties
Jesus. Yeah.
consecutive.
They're flag
plays.
happy.
The Giants-Bills game, there were 17 on the
Craziness.
Bills defense.
Lastly, here in our NFL news, Cam Newton. Hey, knocker. Let's give it up for Cam Newton, huh? Especially you, man. You were a hater.
I was until. What,
You'll admit, right? You'll admit, because we've been wrong. Of course, we've been wrong on a lot of stuff.
But what,
most stuff. On
but what have I been saying since he came out publicly and said this team needs a lot less Cam Newton?
Last year, you hopped on the
right?
Cam Newton train.
When he came out and made that statement, they
You
need
hopped
a
on.
lot less Cam Newton and they need a lot more quarterback of the Panthers.
Yeah.
And since that day, they've been, if not, one of the, if not the best to not win a Super Bowl, they've been one of the top 5 teams in the NFL since that day.
I agree. Cam Newton, big game against the Packers over the weekend.
Oh,
I had
my
the
God.
Packers coming back in this one. Panthers, a huge win for them. Now stay unbeaten. But before the game, it seems that there's some Packers fans. There's some Packers fans in
with
Carolina.
The North Carolina silhouette.
Yeah,
the state
and it
silhouette.
seems that you have the picture here. You can check it out. It says North Carolina
Right.
Cheeseheads, a big
Right.
banner. And I guess this thing cost $500 to make.
Right.
Cam Newton, before the game, saw the sign because in the end zone, went over to and grabbed it, took it down, ran off with it.
Total
He
dick.
is now getting.
He owes them that money.
He is now getting sued by those Packers fans for $500 for the cost of the sign.
I don't blame him.
No, screw that.
Hey, dude.
No, screw you.
No.
No.
Time the F
F
out.
off.
Time
No,
the F out.
No.
Time the F
Bring
out.
it at your own risk, bro.
No.
Yes,
Bring it at your own risk.
Yep, I agree.
You want to talk shit on the other team and they take something for you? Bring it at your own risk.
No.
Yep,
They're just mad they got bitched by the quarterback.
This is people's court all the way.
We have Judge Judy in this
It's
bitch.
my-
If I want to take that sign in my stadium, you know what? When you see me running over to it, you better pull that bitch back. Because, I'm taking it. Like you said, man, bring it your own risk, dude. Bring it. Anything you're gonna hang over. Knocker, is that in the field of play?
You know what? You're right.
It
I love
is.
the fact you
I
ran
know.
over there
Thank
and
you.
tore it
Thank
down.
you.
I do. You gonna bring that shit to my house? I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna take it.
Especially if it's hanging on the field, it's not even in the seats. You're hanging on the
Fuck
field.
you! This is going to my
Yeah,
garage.
because you know what?
When I take my sign from you now.
Knocker, it's like your
Camp,
it's
you know
like
what?
your USC sign, dude.
Yeah.
It's like at your own risk. Put
Yeah,
it up at your
dude.
own risk in front of your house.
Seriously.
You know what I mean?
If you notice
Seriously.
something different behind Bud Knocker right now.
I'm in pain.
Well, I've seen that Miss November's moved over to the left a little bit. Jessica. She's
I am
moved
in
over.
pain. You noticed that first, right?
But Knocker decided to put in honor
On
of how,
game day-
We're gonna go to break. Good break music.
No,
We're
I
gonna
always on game day hang my USC banner that sits behind me in the studio, out in front of my house.
Yeah.
And I left it up there Saturday, Sunday. Today was a very windy day in Glendora, and my sign's gone. So either somebody stole it.
I
Oh, it's
think
our neighbor,
stealing,
bro.
dude. I
It's
know.
our neighbor.
Right?
Those damn UCLA fans.
Yeah.
Across the street.
Fuck them. Let's go shit on their
And we
porch.
just, no.
And then light it on fire.
Yeah.
Cleveland Steamer right on their porch.
Yeah, let's
Dirty
let's
Sanchez
give 'em
right on the porch.
A Cleveland steamer. Someone Google that.
But I'm sad, man. I want my banner back.
Someone help Knocker. He
I
lost
want
his
my
Trojans
banner
Yeah, you
banner.
put up a Blackhawks jersey. Like, what the?
I want my banner back.
If someone sends you a Trojan condom banner, we're putting that shit up.
Absolutely.
All right, someone send us that.
But
We'll
I
be
think
back
that's
after
cool
this.
that Cam didn't, and he'll probably end up paying for it. But I think it's cool that he did it.
Screw it.
Yeah, don't bring that here.
Send Knocker a Trojan condom banner now.
Say
Sportscast. Make sure you guys check us on iTunes. Subscribe to the show. As Knocker's motto goes, spread something.
That's something, baby.
Make sure you guys tell a friend. Also on iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio as well. Podcast 1. Look under the sports section. If you guys want to listen on the go at any time, like, man, how listen to these guys on the go when they're live? Just go to the TuneIn Radio app. Just search Sportscast. We're right there for you. Also on Ustream, and we'll have the YouTube video out there for you guys tomorrow. Again, right now we're getting into our Pigskin Pick'ems coming up. Brought to you by Fireman's Brew, the official beer sponsor of the show. Renee was rocking them this weekend during his show. We appreciate that, Renee. At Fireman's Brew on Twitter, the menage a trois of beers. They've got the blondes, the redheads, and the brunettes. Everything you can ask for in life. That's basically what really when
Absolutely.
It comes down
what
to
more
it.
could you ask for?
If I had 3 wishes, just give me the blondes, the
one
brunettes,
blonde,
and the
give me one
redheads.
brunette,
man.
give me a redhead, baby.
Right, that's right. So if they are not in a location near you, which I'm surprised they're not, they're blown up everywhere. They are in Ralph's, Albertsons. They're in Vaughn's. They're in Staples Center around here. Stadiums everywhere. They're in from California to New York. But if they're not around you, please tweet them. Let them know at
Go on the
fireman'sbrew.com.
website and say, hey,
man,
we need your beer."
Sportscast told us about you guys. And we love all the pictures. Keep sending us all the pictures when you guys rock the Fireman's Brew stuff. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are great supporters.
So, all right, guys, real quick before we get into football, though, after this break, we got Knocker's Song of the Week coming up, a special Song of the Week from Knocker. Also, we got Shot of the Week award coming up, so get those in. And Shit of the Week, you guys want to take a fat dump on someone's chest, you can't do that here on this show. So it makes us great, right? Doesn't it?
I still love Pratt's picture.
Yeah. You got to, right?
The ultimate shit of the week.
He is the ultimate shit of the week, man. It's the ultimate shit. Also coming up, we got Wild with the Sports. Renee's going to be covering baseball. We got Knocker with his NHL and NASCAR. We got some NBA, some extreme sports going on. We got Dan Burlington also making his way in. He's got his drink right now. I won't do the English accent because we've been told not to do that.
Not to do that till we're
don't mess it up. All right, Knocker, you ready to get into this, man? Pigskin Pick'ems.
Let's do it.
Let's get into it, baby. Pigskin Pick'ems.
Because I'm so good at it.
You are. You're.
Not this week, apparently.
Wow, man.
What happened, Knocker? What happened?
I went for some upset specials. I was right there. I mean, I was close. A lot of them could have gone either way, but
That's what every loser says.
Knocker goes from a brilliant 14 wins, 14-0
to 5-9.
So no, you went 4-12, like
4 and 10.
You only had 4 wins.
I know.
Jesus.
Like,
I could have picked.
Seriously,
God.
we could
Blind man
have
could have
had
done better.
Wendy come in here and pick games for Knocker, and she could have done better.
I like the Panthers. They're a big cat.
Well, that was one of my wins.
I know.
Oh, I love this thing that it was like some of the top teams are cats. The Bengals, the Panthers, and the Cheetahs.
And the Cheetahs.
It's the Patriots. Come on!
Oh my God!
Okay.
Jesus!
Where's the drum roll?
Drummer boy is a
Drummer
shit. He
boy
doesn't
is a
get the
shit.
drummer boy for that. Don't give him that.
That's a
Sorry,
gong.
you guys couldn't keep up with it.
All right,
That's
give
a
me a
gong.
little. It's hot in here. I think
Hey,
you
I'm
have that.
56. I'm having a hard time
Give me
keeping
little
up with anything these days. All right.
All right, Knocker.
Just saying.
Let's get into. Hey, can we give a?
What's up?
Can we give a suck my balls for Mr. Suck my Ditka?
No shit.
Still, like he.
What
he
the
just-
hell? I got asked 3 times. Who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, turn me up. Let's
How
get
would you like to suck my balls?
Well, tell him to suck my balls.
There you go. Give me a little volume on there. There we go. Suck my Ditka. You get to. Everyone is sucking your Ditka because they have been since week 1, man. You're up 93 wins right now in our Pigskin Pick'em League. Again, $200 up for grab. If you guys didn't get in this year, I don't know what your problem is. But again, we had the biggest ever.
Big turnout.
Big turnout this year.
Yes.
We got Eagle Man, 19. I feel like I have to salute him. Like he's
Right.
like a pilot. 1957, served in the war.
In the wool.
He might be your age though. You're born in 59. That's like a year friend.
Yes.
That's
Dude,
a
it's
year
Mike
friend.
Ditka.
Do you
It
know who
is.
that is? Do you know
No.
who Eagle Man
I have no
1957
idea.
is? All right. Well, we got him at second place at 90 wins. So again, you got a 3-point cushion there.
Yes.
And then we got Jajat BR1. I don't know who that is, but you're at 88. Then we got the Dirty Birds at 88. The Colonel.
Hey, he's hanging.
Shout out to the Colonel at 88
yeah,
there.
He is.
Drunk Man Proto. Somehow, some way finds his way at 87 wins, only 6 behind.
Representing the Gingers.
And let's see, Just a Guess also up there at 87 wins, so a big win for him. Johnny Ice,
Yeah.
86 wins, made his way back up I falter. I was only 5 wins away. Now I'm back at 86. It's just bad.
How made you win?
Like 6.
Oh, and you're giving me crap?
I got 9 this week.
You're
Renee got 9.
I got 9 this week. I beat both of y'all.
Well, blind squirrel finds a nut.
Yeah,
every once in a
everyone
while,
finds
bro.
a nut sometimes,
Right?
Renee. All right.
Oh, you won 6, I won 4, but I'm really, really shitty, and
Yeah.
you're great?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
the way
right.
it works. I'm the host of the show. See this chair?
Big chair.
Big chair.
Big
All
chair.
right, here we go.
Captain Kirk.
Week 10 of Pick'ems. Get my volume up. Here we go. This could be a good Thursday night football game on Thursday. Here we go.
Bills versus Jets.
Bills versus the Jets, knocker.
Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins.
Boy,
huge
when he's
comeback.
healthy, he can play. Tyrod Taylor looked good last week.
Rex Ryan, though, can we just say, just knock it off
I'm so tired of
with
him.
the press conference
I am.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Win some goddamn freaking games. Stop wearing Clemson helmets like you wore today. Or talking crap on Fitzpatrick because he has 5 kids and his beard.
I had 5
Really?
kids. Who the hell cares?
No, and
What's
his
the
beard,
problem
like,
with that?
you're the coach. You know who doesn't talk shit in press conferences? Bill
Belichick.
Belichick.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah.
Next question. Well, Bill, can you explain the big reason why you won? Basically because we scored more points than they did. Next question.
Phil Jackson doesn't say much at his press conference, right? Phil Jackson doesn't say much.
Right? We won.
Yeah.
Next question.
Pete Carroll.
How'd
Maybe
you
a little
win?
rah-rah, but you know what? Doesn't say much. Stop talking Rex.
Yeah, it's more about Rex than the team.
I'm going Jets on pure hatred for Rex Ryan.
Wow.
I want the Jets to destroy the Bills.
Well,
this
you know
weekend.
what? This is
I'm going Jets.
This is at the Meadowlands.
Yeah.
I think it's Giant Stadium. Isn't it called Giant Stadium?
Is it Giants?
MetLife.
MetLife.
Oh, MetLife
Jesus.
Stadium.
That's why we went to the expert, man. You're the Giants fan.
It used to be called Giant Stadium,
Yeah.
right? Anyway,
What do you got, man? Jets, Bills.
this is the hate bowl. Yeah, Jets. Gotta go Jets.
I'm going Jets as well. There we, one more time. One of my favorite drops.
One
Going
more?
Jets. It just like
I love that.
God, it just feels so good. Yeah. What do you got, Dan? I'm gonna go to you on this, man. You can play pickups like this. What do you got?
Oh,
cares?
I picked the Jets. I think the Jets are.
Because I care, man. He's spending time. He's got to like. What kind of drink do you have going on there? Just might ask. Looks like Slimer juice.
Oh, no. That's sparkling ice, kiwi, and vodka. Slam and drink.
Wait, what did you just say?
That's sparkling ice, kiwi, and vodka. Slam and drink.
Guilty.
No. Smart.
No. It's called smart because I don't wake up with a hangover.
Right?
I got no sugar, and some more no sugar.
He's a gay bot. Thank you very much.
I didn't ask you.
Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna round out the Jets then, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's go out the Jets. All right, next game here.
Lions versus Packers.
You want to just round it out?
Yeah, I'm not sure why the Lions are even in the league.
Do they give them a game though at all? I mean, do you see this thing even
God,
being
no.
a game? Because you know how division matchups are.
The
I mean,
Packers have lost 2 in a row. They are just
At
filled
home.
with hate right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be the
Aaron
lock of the week.
Rodgers, yeah, lock
This
of the
is
week.
a lock of the
Rodgers
week, yeah.
goes off. All right, Packers. I'm gonna go Packers.
Brett Favre. Brett Favre. There
There we
is
go.
awesome.
I like it, Renee. Well played. Going with the Packers.
man.
Giants fan, you going Packers? Round it out.
You know what? No, I'm not going with the Packers.
You go Lions upset.
Going Lions. I've been saying this from day one. The Packers played 3 shitty teams in their first opener. They played 3 mid teams, and now they're actually starting to play. Okay, Doug, I get it's the Lions, but I just think they're downhilling right now.
Check him out. All right.
I mean, you got to pick one upset,
Put 'em
right?
up.
I mean, you can't. You can't just take the pick that everyone's gonna take, right? So.
I was a king of the forest.
There it is.
Oh, that gave me a hard on.
Dad Paddington.
Well, your girlfriend has been in Italy for 2 months. We'll
Yeah,
excuse
really,
you
dude.
for that.
How you doing after that?
Shit, dude.
Yeah, I feel
God.
bad for Wendy. I have to clean
Yeah.
the sheets every
My
single day.
right
Jesus
forearm
Christ.
is
She's like, enough
massive.
with the socks, Daniel. Move on.
Do you know how sick and twisted that is?
Yeah. She got the DirecTV bill, dude. She saw night nurses from,
Nightmares.
$40 a porn. Hey, nice.
Yeah, she saw that. All right, next game up. We're going Packers, and Dan's going Lions. So, all right, next game.
Cowboys versus Buccaneers.
Dude,
At Tampa Bay?
I just want to say right now, Everyone knows that I am a Cowboys fan.
Right.
I will always be a Cowboys fan.
Right.
I'm officially rooting for Tom Brady to win for the rest of the season. I'm off the Cowboys. I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm off, like, believing that we have a chance anymore. Like, I'm done.
No, but you still do.
I know we do. We don't. We don't. Like, I'm done. Like, I've given up. Like, I'm like, oh, cool. Cowboys are done the season. It wasn't really our fault because Dez is hurt and Romo's hurt. I'm just going to root for Brady to F the NFL and win his next ring.
I love the fact that the Cowboys are now the Raiders, that America's team is now the Raiders, the team that just – you used to hate them because they were so good, clean, and pristine. Roger Staubach and all this stuff, right? Tony Dorsett, Randy White, Charlie Waters. They were, the America's team, right?
Yeah.
And now they're Hardy and Des Bryant and
bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's the Cowboys now. And all the Cowboy haters through the years are loving it. They're loving the despise of this is the demise of the Cowboys, right? This is like the Yankees not making the playoffs. This is awesome. But this is in Tampa Bay.
This is in Tampa Bay.
I'm going to go again. I'm going to go again with the Buccaneers, man.
You go with the Bucs in this one?
I am. They let me down last week, but it was a good game. They let me down last week. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't root against my team. This is how I usually lose pick'ems every year because I'm a Cowboys fan and I'll never pick against my team. I'm going to go Cowboys just because, I'm going to bet on them until they win because they got to win at some point. That's 6 games now.
That's like betting black, right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to keep betting black till it comes up.
Just double it up every time till you win your money back. That's what I'm doing. I'm going degenerate Vegas pick. Degenerate Vegas gambling roulette pick. Cowboys finally get their off the schneid. I'm going Cowboys. What do you got, Renee? Cowboys, Buccaneers. What do you got?
I'm trying to get it. Anyways, it's not working. I go with the Buccaneers.
It's okay.
You got to give me some like hook or some
I was trying
Timbers.
To, I'll work on it. I was trying to get yo ho, right? Pirates life for me.
Right,
he's working on it.
You've had only 6 weeks to get this done.
I didn't get that one over the weekend, though, but I will.
He had a concert. He was like a rock star over the weekend. Give him a break.
He's just recovering, right?
I'm just recovering, dude.
Daniel, what do you got, man? Cowboys, Buccaneers.
Take a wild fucking guess at what I'm going to pick.
Go on Buccaneers, I'm sure. All right, Knocker. Next game up here.
Yeah.
Panthers versus Titans.
Man, Titans surprise win over the Saints last weekend, and Panthers huge win over the Packers. Panthers are for real, still unbeaten. Now they go on the road into the Titans. Again, Mariota, new coach over there. Panthers on the road. I'm going to go Panthers. Actually in a close game here. I think it's better than most people think, but I like the Panthers win by about a touchdown.
Yeah, I have to say this. Cam Newton might have the worst mechanics of any quarterback I have ever seen in the history of the NFL.
But he could throw it harder
since Joe Cap. Okay, you don't know who Joe Cap is, but anyway,
was he in the league of our own?
Did he wear a cap?
No, he used to do the guy in the fight. Remember in the
I know,
Canadian Football League?
Yeah,
guy?
I know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Cam Newton throws the ball with his feet parallel. It's all hip rotation and arm strength, which is phenomenal. It's amazing what he can do with the lack of mechanics that he has. This is the ugliest 8-0 team I've ever seen. But they're going to win this game, obviously.
All right. What do you got, Renee? There we go. All right, he's got the Panthers. Going with the Panthers in this one.
That's the closest I got.
That's good,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay, there we go.
That was the Lion Roar's a little bit closer to Panther, I think.
Daniel, what do you got, man?
I like Mariota, but I just think Kuechly in that defense is just going to be too much for a rookie quarterback. Even though Mariota's been playing very well. So,
yeah.
But yeah, Panthers.
All right, we're gonna go Panthers rounded out here. Next game up here. This was going to be close for the blackout game of the week, but only because the Rams have somewhat of a chance to make the wild card. Here we go.
Bears versus Rams.
Bears versus the Rams. Rams at home here, as we talked about the Jeff Fisher story earlier. But the Rams, losing a close one to the Vikings last week, need to win this week to stay in that NFC wildcard hunt here. The Bears coming off the Monday Night Football win here on a short week. They really still are out of it in the NFC, even though they won last week. So, 2 games on the road here. I think this is an easy call. Rams at home.
The Bears beat a Chargers team that is just devastated with injuries. Just horrible, horrible injuries to that team. They were lucky to win. Rams are going to beat the hell out of them.
What do you got, Renee? Rams or the Bears? What do you got? Bears. All right, the Bears for
Bears.
Renee. What do you got, Danny?
That's only because you don't have a drop for the Rams.
Give a
right?
fuck.
Is this your I don't care game of the week for you, huh?
Oh my God! Who the hell
I mean,
cares?
does
That's
Cutler
Daniel's pick.
literally look like he just has no emotion to his body at all? Oh, God, it's hilarious.
Okay, so this is the game. We're not going to get a pick from you. Here we go. Next game.
Saints versus Redskins.
This is actually a pretty interesting pick'ems game. Not as far as playoff concerns are, but the Saints on the road here. This is my upset special. Everyone's going with the Saints in this one. I like Redskins at home in this one. I actually think it's a good one. I like Redskins at home.
I'm going with you.
Yeah. What do you got, Renee, in this one?
Wait, hold on. I have to stop this.
Okay.
Anyways, that's my Redskins.
I like
That's our
that.
racist
that?
pick of the week.
No, I don't think that. I like that. That's inspirational.
Do you know how a Native American says hello to you?
How?
Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey.
Now that's the worst thing I might have ever
See,
heard.
you
Oh
could-
my God!
Yeah, you came
Here I
out-
am
I've
com-
known that since elementary school.
Here
That's
I
how
am
fucking old that
complimenting you
joke
on the
is.
war cry, on the war cry, getting ready for war, inspirational warrior type thing, and you come up with that.
Yeah,
Wow!
And totally redeem yourself.
Right? No paycheck for you.
I'm going Redskins upset here.
You're like,
I
I'm
am
not
too.
writing- You're like,
I'm
I'm
with
not
you.
writing you a check.
All right, so Renee's going Redskins. Daniel, you want to comment on this one, or are you done for right now?
What? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, Saints.
Saints in this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa! On the road on grass?
Yeah, it's the NFC East. Fuck all the other teams.
Okay, yeah, we're going to cut off Daniel's picks for the rest of the show.
If they
All right.
involve the NFC East,
Yeah, we're
he's
not
betting
going
against
to.
every other team in the East but the Giants. Okay,
All right, Knocker,
gotcha.
here we go. Next game.
Dolphins versus Eagles.
Great game here. Dolphins versus Eagles, man. Eagles at home.
Great game.
Yeah, I think it's a good game.
Great game. Are you kidding me?
I like this game.
Okay.
For
Why?
Reasons that I'm a Cowboys fan, and it interests me that hopefully the Eagles lose. But they're not going to. I'm taking Eagles at home over the Dolphins.
Boy, man, after 2 games against 2 shitty teams, Dan Campbell. They wanted Dan Campbell for mayor.
Bring me
they
the
wanted
muscles.
Dan
The
Campbell,
muscles, man.
Right? Yeah.
Ugh.
Tannehill. Oh, yeah. Marino never got a perfect
Ooh,
score.
he's
yeah,
better than
Tannehill,
Joe
yeah,
Philbin. Oh.
He's better than Marino. Back off, bros.
Yeah, dudes.
Back off, bros.
Back off the H.
Y'all suck. You still suck. Dominic and Sue didn't change a gosh darn thing. You suck. Your uniforms suck. The Dolphin sucks on your
Dude.
helmet. You are going to lose this game.
Wow, Eagles.
That's my pick.
Okay, what do you got? No, I'm not going
Underdog.
to. No, I don't go to you anymore. Next game up here. This is going to be a interesting one only because Ben Roethlisberger is not playing in this game. Here we go.
Browns versus Steelers.
Man, Browns versus Steelers in this one, Knocker. Steelers at home without Ben Roethlisberger, but again, and without Le'Veon Bell. Once again, I mean, just when you got both of them back, they're kind of playing, and then they fall out again.
You got to respect the Steelers, man.
Steelers at home are always tough. Browns on the road here. I don't think Johnny Manziel is going to play in this game.
Why not?
I think they're going to go with McCoy, or not McCoy.
They're going back to McCown again?
McCown again. They say as
Oh
long
my
as he's
God.
healthy, he's going to play. I'm going to go Steelers at home, even with the backup.
You're going to get a whole bunch of D'Angelo Williams. You're going to get a whole bunch of Marcus Wheaton. You're gonna get
Antonio
a whole
Brown.
bunch of Antonio
Oh, yeah.
Brown.
And some Heath in the middle.
Heath.
Yeah.
There is no way. No way in
Yeah.
hell. Unless there's a fix.
Even with the backup. Yeah.
Unless there's a fix,
Yeah.
there is no way in hell Cleveland wins this game.
I agree. Go with
You know
Steelers.
what it is.
Yeah. You got it. That's right. Black and yellow all day. Daniel's going black and yellow as well. All right, next game up. It's our.
You better have the ticket. 'Cause it's the blackout game of the week.
That's right. When you know, because right now on DirecTV, which I love, I've got my 70-incher, and at home you got 8 different boxes you can put on.
Right.
Of what games you want on
Right.
DirecTV. So I
Right.
can have 8 different boxes of games
Right.
going on.
Right.
This game will not be
one of them?
Not at all. I have no interest in this game, so we're going to run through it. Here we go.
Quickly.
Versus Ravens.
Jaguars versus Ravens in this one. I'm going to go with the Ravens only because of the home team. You're going Jags. You're going
Jags?
Jags, huh? I don't mind it this one, man. Bortles been playing well this
I got to
season.
make up some ground.
And Bortles been playing real well. What do you got? All right, going with the Ravens.
That's when you risk the TV screen. You
I
just
don't-
black
that
out
was
that
a
little
crow.
Can you
square
not
with
come
some
up
tape.
with Edgar Allan Poe's quote the Raven nevermore or something? Can you really?
Dude, give
can you
him a
not
break.
find something?
I'll find something. Yeah, I'll work
That's
on
the
it.
best you can do.
Yeah.
You know what? Give him credit for just doing the sound effect with his mouth. Like, most people just
here
sit
comes the
there. I mean,
drop.
at least he owns
Well,
it.
we always said you got a purty
Got a
mouth,
purty
Renee.
mouth.
You got a purty mouth, Renee.
I like Renee's mouth.
Thank you. Oh, there's another one. I like Renee's mouth.
All right, next game.
You are drop gold, Josh. You are.
This is going to be the game. I think it's going to be game of the week, and I wouldn't have said this at the beginning of the season, but here we go.
Vikings versus Raiders.
Man, Vikings, Raiders in the black hole. Raiders at home. Vikings going to probably be without Teddy Bridgewater. Again, he passed his first concussion test, but again, not going to play in this game. Vikings. I'm not sure who their backup is with the Vikings right now. I got to look into that. I'm not even sure who it is over there because Castle's gone.
No, I have no idea.
Vikings going to be with their backup on the road against Raiders. I like Raiders at home in this
Raiders.
one. I'm going to go Raiders. What do you got?
That was supposed to be a Viking horn. Anyways, that was
I'm going Vikings. Okay, what do you got?
Raiders.
Raiders. All right, 3 Raiders and 1 Vikings. Hey, this is right up your alley here, Giants fan. Here we go.
Patriots versus Giants.
A rematch of the Super Bowl. Patriots on the road against the Giants.
2 Super Bowls.
I hate the Giants with everything that is in me, and I love Brady. I will sleep in his Ugg boots till the day I die. Brady rolls on once again. I'm going Patriots over Giants.
Give me the drop. Give me the drop. Give me the Giants drop, man.
FIFO. I don't have it. I have to pull it up.
Yeah.
I have to pull it up from YouTube, Knocker. I haven't gotten that one. That's like.
I'm going Super Bowl upset.
Are you
I'm
going Giants this one?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
I guess I got Giants.
No, what'd you do to him, dude?
Nothing.
No, I didn't do
What'd
anything.
you grease
I
pop?
just
How'd
proved
you
him
grease
wrong
pop?
3 weeks in a row.
I'm going Giants.
Renee, you going
Why not?
Giants?
I am not going Giants.
You going Patriots in this one?
I
am going-
read an
Well,
article
you should drop
today.
America. Fuck yeah. That's
Okay.
okay. Right.
How the hell do you listen to this and get pumped up for a game?
Right.
Or to go to battle like, what the
It's time for some football.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Like going
you're-
out to battle, just listening
Yeah.
to shit, be like, where are the girls? Just show some girls with some tits. Okay,
Yeah.
at least show me what I'm
like
fighting
I'm
for.
walking up
You know
with
what
the
that-
rifle that takes me like 2 minutes to load.
That's-
I
And
know
you
I'm
hope-
gonna get shot.
You
and
hope
I'm
there's
run.
not moisture
Right?
in the air.
Yeah, someone's playing a goddamn fucking flute,
That
and I want
sounds.
to go
That
to war.
sounds like A, Jiminy Cricket, or B, Tilted Kilts.
Yeah.
Someone put a bayonet on my fucking
Yeah.
flute.
Someone show me
Oh,
some
what?
titties or something. Like, I'm going to die to this shit in Civil War. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Come on.
Revolution, Josh. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Whatever war it is, it's not good.
No, but I did read an article today from
I love you, Josh. Man, I love you so much.
from McCourtney, the defensive end, the DB for the Patriots, and
Yep.
he said they were actually genuinely concerned about the Giants' offense. Now,
They should be.
I mean, I think they
Oh
should
my
be too.
God, who the hell cares?
Eli Manning's one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the NFL right now. He gets
Oh
the
my
ball,
God, who the hell cares?
He gets the ball out of his hand faster.
Oh my
than
God,
many,
who the hell
We're going on to
cares?
the next game. If you haven't gotten by the drops, we're moving on. We're not even on that game anymore.
All right, man. Let's
next
keep going,
game up,
man.
we
You're
gotta-
waking up with pink eye.
We're gonna finish. We're gonna finish.
That could be the whole lot of things.
We're gonna go to the next game. We got 3 games left here. Here we
All
go.
right, let's go. Hurry.
Chiefs versus Broncos.
It's a good game here, I think. Chiefs versus Broncos. Chiefs on the road. Broncos coming off the loss to the Colts, but the Broncos at home are always just so damn good. And I don't know whether it's the altitude that they're playing at. Players seem to get tired quickly in the games. I'm going with Broncos at home here.
Broncos.
All right, what do you got, Renee? Thank you. You got Broncos there?
I got noodle arm, yeah.
All right, good Sunday night football game here, Knocker.
Cardinals versus Seahawks.
Very
Cardinals
good
versus
game.
Seahawks.
Very
Seahawks at home.
good game.
Cardinals on the road coming off of the bye. Seahawks as well at home are always so tough. I thought I've learned my lesson. and I did. I'm going Seahawks at home. I'm not doing it as much as I like the Cardinals, and we'll get to our top 5, bottom 3. I'm going Seahawks, man.
Something is wrong in Seattle.
Something is, but they're at home.
It's
they're
the
at
hangover.
home.
It's the hangover.
It's not the hangover. It's that their quarterback, in order to be anything good, decent in this league, you have to be a pocket passer, and they do not have a pocket passer.
Question. Russell Wilson is in Mexico with his girlfriend, claiming it's a platonic relationship. Really?
No, it was Ciara.
Yeah. Do any two people go to Mexico?
Oh, Russ?
Stay in a hotel in Mexico, right? Man,
not only that, he's in the Girls Gone Wild. His house. He rented it out. The Girls Gone Wild to Joe Francis.
Right.
Yeah, on the Dirty. We already met him.
He claims that they're sleeping in separate beds in the same room.
Oh, Russ?
Yes, oh, Russ. So either he's gay.
Oh, Russ?
And this is all a sham, or he's pounding the hell out of that.
Oh, Russ?
There is no way I believe he is celibate in Mexico with this woman.
Oh,
Just
Russ?
saying. And if you're not, maybe that's what's wrong with your team. Pound it out. Dude, get on it. You know, eat at the Y. Do something.
Russ is saying.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, once Russell really knocks it out for the first time, can you blast me? Because you know he's going to
be like, oh my God!
You like that?
That's how I sound after every Call of Duty game.
You like that? You like that?
I'm going Arizona.
Are you going Arizona in this
I think
one?
they've beaten them 2 years in a row on the road. I'm going Arizona.
All right, you got Seattle in this one. What do you got? All right, Renee's got Seattle as well. What do you got?
Cardinals.
You going Cardinals? All right, here we go.
Monday Night Football. Texans versus Bengals.
Texans versus Bengals. Bengals, let's go. Sweep it out, yeah? Bengals at home.
Bungle in the jungle.
No, that's right. All right, Knocker. Well, right now at the break, you can just going into break here, Renee. As we get into break here, make sure you guys get your shot of the week. Have them on Twitter at sportscast_THN. Make sure you guys also call the show at 818-435-8423. Coming up in our last hour, we got a big last hour for you guys.
Is this my song?
Yeah, we got your song, so I'm going to get you in just a second. Calm down. Just want to plug what else is coming on in the show. Got shot of the week coming up. Also coming up in the show, we got Knockers College Roundup. The new playoff rankings are out. A couple upsets last week, so we'll get to those. Knocker will get to all the big games. Also coming up in the show, Wild World of Sports, we've got MLB news with
news.
Renee. We've got NHL and NASCAR also coming up. Extreme sports stuff we like to get to. Some crazy sports out there, man. Have you seen this wingsuit racing?
With the jet on the Airbus?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
That is so insane. And
ridiculous.
Was there a UFO over Los Angeles?
Oh, shut up.
Could have.
There's no UFO. guys check us out on iTunes. Spread the word. You guys just heard Knocker's Song of the Week. Knocker, what was that jam?
I hate you. I hate you.
Why?
I'm blaming that one on Josh.
Every
God, dude.
Every part
Why?
of my soul. Because
Why?
you cut that off.
Dude, it's an 8-minute song. I'm not going to play an 8-minute song.
No, it's 6 minutes and 27 seconds.
That's a long break song. Like,
Okay.
how long do you expect people to wait on
Okay,
here?
for all you
Seriously.
people out there that were just getting into that song.
Jesus.
I was driving home on the freeway one day.
Oh, God.
About
Oh,
1978.
Jesus.
And I heard that song on the radio. I have no idea what station it was. I heard that song, drove straight to Tower Records, and if you're an old fuck, you know exactly what, right?
Yeah.
You know what
There used to be
Tower
one
Records
over here in
is,
Escovina.
right?
Remember at the mall? There used to be
Yep.
one there.
And I had no idea. I had no idea what the song was, what the band was. I heard him at the end of the song. That is Grey Ghost by the Henry Paul Band. If you know who the Outlaws are, right? Greengrass and High Times Forever.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? The
Sounds
Outlaws.
like it, yeah.
He played in that band.
Oh,
this
all
was
right.
his band. Badass song.
Yeah,
You
it was
cut
good.
you cut half the song off, but if you love
Half
guitar,
the song, it was like the last minute.
It was like the last minute.
no.
Yes, dude. Dude,
Anyway.
you were sitting here jamming by yourself with headphones on. Literally, if I had a camera on Knocker on during the intermission.
That is one of my favorite songs ever in the history of rock and roll. So it's Grey Ghost by the Henry Paul Band.
Okay.
Um,
Can you get shots now?
It's an actual. It's actually. Dan, did you get the shots? What? Hello.
Bro, I'm a celebrity. I don't do shit.
Oh!
A superstar.
Shit!
Superstar. Well,
Dude.
you need to go back in there and pour us some shots so we can do shot of the week.
Yeah, because we have shot of the week coming up right now.
Nancy, we need shots.
And I asked you to fix my drink. You didn't even. What the fuck good are you?
I'm a fucking celebrity.
Why
dude.
are you here?
Dude, just because he joined Twitter, he's the goddamn
Right? Oh, now he's
celebrity
Dan Burlington.
I'm a
again.
god.
But
Dan
anyway,
I'm a
Burlington.
god.
that Henry Paul Band song is called Grey Ghost. It's actually a very good album. And if you're a guitar, if you love guitar, there's 4 guitars in this band, and the last minute and a half of this song is an unbelievable guitar jam. You need to listen to it, but that was my song.
It's
All right.
average.
Well, let's get you a shot of the week brought to you by Juicy Whip.
We have no
JuicyWhip.com.
shot glasses.
Well, that's because it's your goddamn. No. It's no one's fault but you. You're in charge of shot of the week. You're in your jam to your John, Paul, and Mary band. You're John Paul.
I hate you.
But you're cool.
Yeah, but you're cool.
I'm gonna take his seat.
Take his seat at the helm there. All right, guys. Shot of the week. Again, you want to call the show 818-435-8423. Also, tweet the show at sportscast_THN. Renee, I'll go to you first since Knocker stepped out to get the shots. What do you got for your shot of the week?
My shot of the week goes out to Zach Greinke for winning a Gold Glove for National League pitcher.
Okay.
All right, and he's also actually in the running for the National League Cy Young Award.
Like it.
It's him, Jake Arrieta of the Cubs, and Clayton Kershaw. Those are the top 3.
All right, I
So,
like
yeah.
that. Nice, good shots of the week. Daniel, you're up on Bud Knocker's mic here. What do you got for a shot of the week right now?
It goes out to my girlfriend's younger brother, who is a junior on the Damien ice hockey team. They got a new goalie this year, and they had a tournament down in Chicago. So they flew out there, and they destroyed. Came in second. The
Nice.
first place game was a heartbreaker, but I mean they're playing out of
his
their
mind, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. And nothing's
All right.
gonna ever keep you down.
Danny Russo's gonna fight, man. Danny Russo's gonna fight. All right, my shot of the week is gonna go for my first one's gonna go for Brett Bielema. If you don't know who he is, he's the coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks. And over the weekend, he had a big miracle win over Ole Miss in overtime to take a big win. And he had this to say over the weekend: Knocker, shut the F up. Seriously, have some goddamn freaking professionalism. Seriously. We're trying to do a goddamn show. No, so we're trying to do a show.
It's a sportscast.
I don't care.
Did you forget?
Have some goddamn class. I'm trying to get to
Sportscast?
my shot of the week. Seriously.
Oh my
Goddamn.
God! Who the hell cares?
No one plays that except when it's on you.
So where are we, man? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Brett Bielema, just because he wants to fuck his wife. Here we go.
As coaches, we'll do that a little bit. I'm just looking forward to hopping on the plane.
Whoa! He actually said
Hopping on
that?
the plane.
Wait.
As coaches, we'll do that a little bit. I'm just looking forward to hopping on the plane. on the plane with my wife. Can't believe I just said that. I looked right up at you. I said, hopping on the plane with my wife flying back to Fayetteville. I'm out. We're out. Peace.
Who was that?
Do you want to hear it one more time?
No, who is it?
That's the Arkansas football coach.
Oh, hell yeah. That guy's hilarious looking too, dude.
Yeah, he's funny looking dude.
Yeah.
So I got Brett Bielema, man, just for being honest and saying he wants to hop on his wife after the
fucked it up.
Yeah, after the old Miss win.
That's the
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's
it's pretty good. So my next one, it goes up. I got 2 more shots here for the Raiders. The Raiders and being just decent. For
It is
like
nice.
actually
It
being
is nice,
watchable.
yeah. I like
Like
Carr.
even though they lost against the Steelers, dude, you're still decent to watch. And you know what? My next
Dude,
shot,
Amari Cooper's a big boy too,
he
dude.
is. Hey, Michael Crabtree, man.
Yeah.
Catch the ball still. Next up here, you can sit there all you want, Knocker and Shame, because you know what my next shot's for?
Why don't you just do 10 shot of the weeks? What the hell?
Warriors and the Steph Curry, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, they're destroying.
Like 30 points, like every
And
game.
I don't watch basketball, and I watch the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors are unbelievable. So for Steph Curry and the Warriors, so let's play the shot song. All right, what do you got, Knocker?
Well, first
Little-
we're going to go from
Such a bitch.
from J-Bug Daddy, English Bob, to my daughter Michelle, who passed the Tennessee bar and was sworn in last week, public defending, hashtag big heart, small play. Plus small pay.
So she's a lawyer?
Yeah. So
Fuck yeah! So getting Tom Brady out of crazy shit now. Fuck yeah! What you gonna do when we come for you now?
Yeah, dude.
You know what? I don't have any shot of the weeks.
You have no shots of the week?
No, but I got shits of the week.
Oh, dude, you're taking dumps on people?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
What do you got this week?
First one
Okay.
for me.
Old man fart right there.
So great, dude. Like an old man queef right there.
And he doesn't even know what happened.
I know.
That's the bad
we
part.
haven't even got to the story.
Right?
I just thought the part was funny. What do you got?
For me, for just being horrid on all the pics I posted on Twitter.
Okay.
I mean, I won with Temple night one, and then it was just a shit fest the whole weekend long.
Yeah.
I've never had anything like that before, so shit on me, man.
Okay.
Number 2. Basically,
number 2?
Basically,
God.
Basically,
Number 2.
Basically, the referees and apropos.
Bob said I could be drunk in the last hour,
Right?
so I am.
It's apropos, as they say. For the referees in NCAA football, just like,
yeah.
What the hell,
Bad.
man?
Pretty
What
bad, man.
Michigan State, you deserved it because of karma, but I don't understand.
Like, pull your heads out of your
I don't
ass.
understand what happened at the end of that game. I mean, the guy went out of bounds, came back in, caught the ball. I'm not sure what the hell happened.
Okay.
I will give it a shot of the week, though, for the tight end of Arkansas. I don't know if you just played that or did that. That was your shot of the week for having.
No, my coach was the coach for Arkansas.
For having the wherewithal. Yes, I just did. We used wherewithal.
Can you spell that? Can you spell that?
No, and I'm not going to try.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Yeah, can you spell that, please?
The
Use it in a
Arkansas
sentence.
tight end had the wherewithal to throw the ball back behind his head 15 yards because he knew he would be tackled and that would be the end of the game. But he had the wherewithal to throw the ball over his head.
Can you dumb it down for the Sportscast fans?
Okay, the Arkansas tight end, man, he caught the ball and like he knew he was gonna be tackled, bro. But like it was 4th down, so he was like thinking in his head, like, bro, if I get tackled here, I'm short of the first down, so fuck it, I'm just gonna throw the ball backwards 16 yards. Let's see what happens, bro.
Go!
So he
retard alert!
Right?
All right, just play the fucking shot song, dude.
For the Arkansas win, shot of the week.
Oh, it's getting started right now.
And to my
It's
shot of the
getting
week.
started.
And to my song of the week,
Oh,
Gray
it's getting
Ghost by the
started.
Henry Paul Band. That was a badass song.
Dude, it's
and you
getting
cut it off.
Started right now.
You crossed your legs. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a woman. What can I say?
I'm a woman.
You are gold, man.
I'm sorry, Josh, but you are just dropped gold.
College football.
Hear me roar. Hear me roar.
What do you got, Knocker? College football, man.
All right, man. Let's go to college football.
Got the new rankings out. Just came
just
out,
an
man.
absolute bizarre weekend in college football as far as some of the finishes and what have you. The new rankings came out.
Yes.
And what's interesting is the difference between the college football Final Four rankings and the coaches poll, because there's a whole lot of difference. Right now, you have Clemson number 1, Alabama in the playoff, right?
Okay.
Clemson,
Yeah,
Alabama,
give me the top 4.
Ohio State, and Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's a number 4 seed?
Yeah.
Stanford's not in there, but Notre Dame
Yeah,
is.
see, I have a problem with that, okay? And I'm not mistaken, they play each other this year. So we're going to find out a little something there. But what I have a problem with, Iowa number 5.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay, they're undefeated. They're playing okay.
I don't care. No, they haven't played anybody.
Who do they play? South Central, Northwestern, Eastern Michigan,
Yes,
left
something like
wing
that.
state.
So I have a problem with
agree.
that. Baylor's number 6, which we're going to find out about them. Stanford
No,
number 7.
Baylor's going to lose a game or two here in the next month without their quarterback. I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah.
How is Oklahoma State not in the top 4?
I totally agree with you.
How is not? How
I don't get it.
I don't
know
get
why.
it at all.
After the beatdown?
Yeah, come on.
Because it's the Big 12 and it's the,
Notre Dame lost at home to Clemson.
It's the non-conference schedule. And, well, if Notre Dame loses...
Are you with me, Daniel? Though
Yeah, yeah.
I put
But if
Oklahoma
Notre
State
Dame
in my
loses
4.
to the number 1 team, that's not a bad loss. Okay, that'll do it. But the AP, I think the AP poll is a little bit more accurate as to what's going on in college football. They've got Clemson, Ohio State, Alabama, and Baylor.
I would throw Baylor out, and I put Stanford, Oklahoma State in the number 4 spot.
Well, okay, let's continue down, right? Baylor, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, Stanford, Iowa at number 8, LSU at number 9. Okay, LSU dropped to number 9.
Yeah, screw LSU.
What's
They're
going to
done.
happen is Baylor, Oklahoma State, it's all going to play out in the last 3 weeks because Oklahoma State's schedule, this weekend they play Iowa State. They are a 14-point favorite. I kind of like that. I think they're going to cover that, right? But after that, they finish with at Baylor and at home against Oklahoma, right? So things are going to, in the Big 12, things are going to play out at the end of the year.
Right.
If Oklahoma State stays undefeated, then they deserve one of the top 4 spots. Again, with Baylor, pretty much the same thing, right? They finished with Oklahoma, at Oklahoma State, at TCU, and versus Texas. If they run the table, they deserve a top 4 thing. But
Yeah.
if they lose one of those games, then they don't.
And just remember, everybody that's freaking out, this is early. A lot of these teams
it means
are
nothing.
gonna cancel each other out.
Exactly.
Ohio State plays Michigan
that's the
State.
thing.
Ohio State plays Michigan. I mean, there's a lot of games that are gonna be played out
that's
here
what
at
I'm
the end.
saying. In the next 3 weeks, everything's gonna settle.
Yeah.
And
Can
all
I
this-
pose a question?
No. That's my segment. Shut the hell up.
But do you honestly think that like the college football rankings, they need to get do away with this whole defending national championship bullshit because Ohio State has played no one in one game.
It doesn't matter.
It's so
It
stupid,
doesn't
though.
matter,
But they're
bro.
undefeated.
It's
Yeah, it
so
doesn't matter.
dumb.
But they're undefeated.
So is Oklahoma State.
I understand that, but you can only do what you can do. You can't plan the
Right.
schedule. You can't plan your teams. All you can do is win every game, right? Ohio State is going to
Trust
fall
me, Daniel.
before the
Ohio
end of the
State's got to
It's
play.
gonna-
Ohio State's got to play Michigan State and Michigan
Exactly.
still, and Iowa. They're gonna fall in one of these 3 games.
Right. Okay. Now you
Go
got,
ahead, Knocker.
Now you have Oklahoma. Oklahoma's still relevant. Oklahoma can still do something in the Big
Sooners-
12. Well, hang on. They lost 1 game. They have 1 loss. Okay. But they played TCU, and they finished at Oklahoma State. If they win both those games, they win that conference with 1 loss.
I
Possible
don't see
top
him.
4.
I don't see him going into Oklahoma
Okay.
State and beating.
Now we're
Oklahoma
talking about
State.
Ohio State. They still have to play at home against Michigan State and at Michigan in the Big House. I'm telling you right now, and I told you before the college football season started, Michigan is going to beat Ohio State in the big house.
My father-in-law's he's really thinking about flying back.
This
to
is
that game.
the biggest game that Michigan has played in 5 years. Harbaugh is going to have this team set. Ohio State's winning by the skin of their chinny chin shin. Quarterback problems,
JT
DUI,
Barrett.
I was going to
this,
say,
that,
will
Jones.
they have Barrett for that Michigan State game?
Yeah, but who do you play? I mean, they have a problem. Elliott, although he had the great games in the playoffs last year, he's having a decent year, not a Heisman Trophy year. Okay, Michigan State, who karma bit them in the ass last week with the loss to Nebraska, right? They're still going to be a player. They play Ohio State and Penn State at the end of the year. Michigan, they're playing Indiana this week, Penn State, but they finish with Ohio State. Michigan still
has a chance. They can run the
chance.
table. I know.
Absolutely.
I was talking with my father-in-law today. He's thinking about flying back just for that game, especially if
he should.
He actually is rooting for Ohio State to be undefeated going into that game.
Okay, now last week TCU was exposed. They've been winning by the hair of their chin.
Yeah, so what?
Also,
give me the games this weekend before it gets
State
a break.
Beat their ass. Okay. In the Pac-12, USC is going to Colorado minus 60.5. I take Colorado in this game.
Hang on.
USC is going to win this game.
I'm going to take USC. Okay.
They still have a chance to win the Pac-12 South, but I don't think they cover this.
Someone said your picks were crappy last week on Twitter.
They were absolutely crappy.
Okay, so
I
I'll
agree.
let you know.
That's why I had the shit of
so
the
I'm
week.
going opposite on every pick this week.
Ohio State is a 16-point favorite at Illinois. I'm going to take the underdog on this. I'm going to take Illinois on this.
I'm going to go Ohio State.
Okay, North Carolina in the ACC. They are the Coastal Conference leader. They're at Miami. I like North Carolina. They put a beat down this week, 66 to whatever. They are playing well.
I'm going Miami.
The nightmare for the championship, okay, is North Carolina against Oklahoma State for the national championship, and it could happen. It very easily could happen. North Carolina upsets Clemson in the ACC. Oklahoma State wins out. That's your national championship game. All right? Notre Dame, 27-point favorite against Wake Forest. Does Notre Dame play any games on the road? Every time I look at them, Notre Dame's at home against some piece of shit team. Clemson, 27.5 at Syracuse.
Are you taking Notre
I like
Dame,
Syracuse.
Are you taking Notre Dame or are you taking the other side of that?
I don't touch that game.
Okay.
Clemson, 27 points at Syracuse. I like Syracuse in that. I don't think they win by that much. Interesting game here. Alabama, after the big win, they bitch slapped. And I will say it again. They bitch slapped LSU.
Yeah, they did.
They did, dude.
Yeah, they did.
They are 8
Leonard
point.
Fournette, I mean.
They destroyed.
Without that 130-yard run, he would have had 1 yard per carry for the
It's
entire
funny
game.
because there's a couple guys that hit me up on social media that just are in the business with me, and they even said, you go back in time, you look at OJ, you look at some of these guys that were fantastic in college,
big games,
and Marcus Allen, their worst game,
right,
was like 80 to 90 yards.
Right.
Fournette had like 9 yards on like 15 carries
until
in the third
that
quarter.
Until that one run. You take that one run away,
Is he no longer Heisman? No longer.
No. After that game, no.
I disagree with you on that. I think if he runs the table till the end, he's still there.
No.
So give me, all right, real quick.
Oklahoma State minus 14 in Iowa State. I like Oklahoma State. Now this game,
I'm gonna go Iowa State just because I don't want to go.
Now this game should have been a marquee game at the beginning of the season. Oregon is at Stanford. Stanford's already clinched. Oregon is a 9.5-point underdog.
In Stanford, is that
at
in,
Stanford?
Is that
I
the
like
farm?
Stanford on
is
that.
The farm, yeah.
Oklahoma plus 2.5 at Baylor. Boy, this is an interesting game. This is a very interesting game. I might go with Oklahoma with that, but my bet of the week right now, Minnesota plus 12.5 at Iowa. Minnesota is going to cover that 12.5. Going to cover that 12.5. And my last comment is going to be to the Washington State Cougars. Calche Palacio called into the show. Washington State's having a good year. They are minus 9.5 at UCLA. I think they cover that.
Okay.
I think they cover that. Let's
hope your picks were better than last
Watch
week.
the Pac-12 South because it's going to be very interesting what happens in the Pac-12 South.
I'm also curious about the Heisman race. Like, I hate.
Boykin is out after
Well,
the last
I
TCU
just hate
game.
how Cody Kessler is still not in that race because he is the most efficient quarterback in the NCAA.
No, you got to win games.
He is.
You got to win
Why?
games.
Why? You can't help what your defense does. That's bullshit.
Dude, you're at USC. You cannot lose 3 games and win the Heisman.
As a quarterback, I can't defend. I can't play defense.
Hey.
Nope.
You see
I
him
think
holding
that's
up? You see
stupid.
him holding up?
I think that's stupid.
The W. Let's go to break. We'll be
That
back
makes
after
no
this.
sense.
Said I never gonna give my love to nobody but you, babe. But you, babe. I never gonna give my love to nobody but you, babe. But you, babe. So love me forever. I say love me forever. Oh, baby, love me not just for pleasure. Love me always forever. 'Cause I love you. Couldn't be better. Said I'm giving my love to you, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. Right now. Said I'm giving my love to you, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. So don't you ever give your love to nobody but me, baby. But me, baby. Don't you ever give your love to nobody but me, baby. But me, baby. And all day. And all night. I said all day. And all night. Our love needs protection. Our love needs direction. I love you. Said I'm giving my love to you, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. I mean what I said. I'm giving my love to you, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. Oh, I'm never gonna give my love to nobody but you, babe. But you, babe. Never gonna give my love to nobody but you, babe. But you, babe.
I'll never give my love to nobody but you, babe.
But you, babe. Never gonna give my love to nobody but you, babe. But you, babe. Said I'm giving my love to you, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. Right now. Said I'm giving my love to you, baby. Oh, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. Oh, never gonna give my love to nobody but you, babe. But you, babe. I'll
Never give my love to nobody but you, babe.
but you, babe, love me forever. I said love me forever. Oh, baby, love me not just for pleasure. Love me always forever. 'Cause I love you, baby, now. Said I'm giving my love to you, baby. You've got my love. You've got my love. You must
Welcome back. Thank you very much, everyone who supports the show, sticks with us every week. We really appreciate it.
We do. Absolutely.
Make sure you guys check out our website, sportscastlife.com with an F, sportscastlife.com. Put up all the biggest stories, trending videos, all the good stuff that you guys want to see each week. So check us out there. And make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Real quick, on the last 20 minutes here of the show, we're going to get a little crazy on the show, as we like to do. We've got Wild World of Sports coming up, and also Dan Burlington refilling his drink right now.
Dan Burlington!
You and Dan Burlington...
We had a tiff.
You had a tiff.
We had a little tiff.
I mean, you guys almost threw down
on the USC quarterbacks.
I should have been periscoping that. I should have been periscoping that shit. I should have been on that.
It was gold.
I mean, you two really.
He's a dick. He's a dick.
Just 'cause
He's a Mary Poppins in my book.
He fucked the queen.
No, I think he put a picture of the queen up in his bathroom. And thought he fucked the queen.
Like on Grandma's Boy when he's in the bathroom. It's fantastic.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. I can't stop. All right,
He's
guys.
got a Popeye forearm on the right hand. And
Do you want to
nothing on
travel the
left.
world? Do you want to travel the world?
Let's do it, man.
Let's just.
We might go late tonight. let's do it. Daniel.
Dan Burlington just came in singing Little Mermaid. He came in singing
No.
Shining Silver.
That's fucking Aladdin.
Splendid.
Jesus.
Oh, it's Aladdin.
Daniel,
That's what it is.
Can you take that remote and put it on 576, please?
Oh, the
I
Kings
mean,
are on.
I can, but
the Kings
I
are
mean,
on.
I don't know if it's in my contract.
Okay, son. I'm telling you to take that remote
All right,
and put
shit
it on
got real.
576.
Hey, Renee. For next week, can you get me that Aladdin song? Because every time before we go to Wildwood to Sports, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
You want just that section?
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sports.
My God, this show is insane. It really is. Look at the Kings wearing their throwback golds. Yeah, baby.
Are they wearing their banana hammocks?
Look at them.
They got the banana hammocks. They got the banana hammocks.
Yeah,
They got the banana hammocks. All right, guys. Back here, you
Bring
guys
it.
want to call the show 818-435-8423. If you got the new camera, we got the third camera now. Dan Burlington is now on camera. So getting to Wildwood of Sports. So throw me some background on as we go through the various headlines in sports here. If you guys got any comments, tweet the show at sportscast_THN. First off, in Major League Baseball, Renee, what do we got going on in baseball? Some sad stories going on.
There's actually a couple sad stories.
Yeah,
Tommy
I saw
Hanson
that.
of the
Wow,
Atlanta
man,
Braves,
yeah.
and he actually pitched on the Angels for I think a year.
Yeah, I think so.
Died at the age of 29.
29.
His
He's-
organs shut down.
He's 2 years younger than me. His organs shut down.
Yeah.
I'm doing like cocaine, ecstasy, and heroin every
Yeah.
day, and my organs are still going.
well, the score.
Well, that's news to us.
the score. The score.com
Thank you for that.
where
Your
I
mom
get-
would be so proud.
where I always go and get my news from. It said it's a possible overdose. Could have been.
It has to be.
That's sad.
Has to be drug
'Cause
involved.
It has to be. I mean, your organs just don't
Right,
shut down
they don't
automatically.
Yeah, no,
Stop.
and all joking. I mean, I was joking about that, but
It's very sad.
that's just a
Very
sad.
sad.
That's
Sucks.
sad to see.
And then also this is really sad too. Hall of Famer Lou Brock,
Okay.
who stole 118 bases in 1974.
Broke Maury
Wait,
Will's record.
that's 118 in
118
1 year.
In 1 year, 1974.
He broke Maury
That's like
Will's.
almost a base a game.
Yeah, Maury Wills had the record at 104, and Luke Brock broke it.
Wow.
And he holds the current record for 938 career stolen bases. Anyways, he lost a section of his leg due to diabetes.
Wow, really?
Yeah, at the age of 75.
Wow.
They amputated his leg below the knee. And
That's sad.
so a couple sad
Well, he
news.
was one of the innovators, along with Kurt Flood, as far as bringing free agency into Major League Baseball back in
Great player.
1974.
Great player.
Great player.
He didn't play for any
Unbelievable
other
great
team than
player.
the Cardinals.
Exactly. Yeah.
The
yeah.
story,
Well, that's sad to hear.
Jose Reyes
Yes, and then Jose Reyes
Yeah.
being arrested for domestic violence.
in Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
She probably
How
said
the
that
hell do you get pissed in Hawaii?
Well, she probably said the Rocky sucks. So you
marry
clocked
a
her.
Greek woman, you'll know. Inside joke.
Was not
Inside
going there,
joke.
but okay.
She doesn't listen to the show. I don't care. I love
neither
you.
does
Honey. I
Wendy.
love you, honey. I love you, honey.
Not anymore.
Just don't marry a Greek girl. All right, so that's your baseball news right there.
Marry a
Jose
Canadian.
Reyes.
That's it.
No, I love her to death. She's a sweetheart.
So yeah, MLB is launching an investigation into the domestic.
All right, so the
dispute
Dodgers
and
are searching for a coach.
They're searching for a
Right,
manager. not a
manager.
coach, yeah.
What's your opinion, man? What's going on there?
You know what? To me, it doesn't have to be a former Dodger. You know, it could be someone that knows the game of baseball really well. That's not afraid to hit and run. That's not afraid to bunt runners over.
Give me a name.
Tim
You know-
Wallach. I think Tim Wallach.
I
would
like
be
Eric
one.
Karros. Bring Eric
didn't Tim
Karros
Wallach
back.
What he said?
go with Mattingly?
No, he didn't. He has the option to.
Okay.
Not from what I've
I'm
heard.
going
but-
Eric Karros or Earl Hershiser
Earl
comes
Hershiser,
back,
I wouldn't
saves
mind
it,
because
man.
he has a
Bring
great
the,
baseball
Bring the
mind.
bulldog in.
I would rather have Hershiser over
Karros.
Karros.
I was a
Yes.
little sad
too.
when I heard Dusty Baker signed with the Nationals because
You can't.
That would have been
that
fun.
would've been a
no,
great- a
that
great
would have been
no.
fun.
Both you stop. Stop. Especially you, Renee. I'm disappointed in you.
he's a former Dodger too.
As a Giants coach, you could never want a Giants coach to come coach the Dodgers.
No, he's a Dodger
No.
He was a Dodger player.
I don't care.
He's first and foremost a Dodger
coach
player.
the
Jackie
Giants.
Robinson got traded to the freaking Giants.
Can you see
all
Dusty
right?
Baker in Dodger blue?
I would love it.
No.
I really would. I would have liked that.
All right.
That
Well,
would have
It's
sat
going to
well
be
with me.
interesting to see who they're going to get.
Right.
Word is that.
Well, what about Gibby?
Gibby? I wouldn't mind Gibby.
Okay.
He'd be loved by the fans, and he's managed the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It would buy him a few years, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
In the NBA, just real quick, Derrick Rose is still not good, and Kobe needs to
Kobe
retire.
still sucks.
All right. Here we go.
What are we doing? Here we go. What?
I'm looking at you.
You want some news? Let's go to NHL, man.
Well, I just making him feel uncomfortable. It's so great.
No. Uncomfortable is not being able to pay
Yeah,
your
NHL,
rent.
man. Who's hot? Who's not?
NHL. Let's see. Let me go
As
to
he
my
flips-
iPad here.
Look how he flips through his pages of his like.
All right, right now,
So
who
ridiculous.
is hot and who is not? The New York Rangers, 7-1-2 in their last 10 games. They have won 5 in a row. They are now relevant. Dallas, 8-2-0 in their last 10 games, won 3 in a row. And the Washington Capitals, 8-2-0. They are up at 20 points. Things are starting to settle down.
Real
in
quick
the
though,
NHL.
Carey Price, isn't he hurt right now with the Canadians?
Yeah, they got some guy named Condon or something like
and they're
that.
on fire. The Canadians are playing
Canadians,
real well.
but they're coming. They're coming back. They were
Okay.
they were way out there. They lead the league with 27 points. The Rangers have 22 points. Dallas 24, and the Kings. Those are your division leaders. The Kings have 18 points. They're 8-2-0. The Kings have been playing very hot. They're
Unlike
8-2-0.
the Ducks.
Unlike the Ducks. Florida, the worst team in the league right now, have lost 5 in a row. Okay. Toronto 1-6-3 last 10 games. They have 8 points total. Lost 3 in a row. I don't know what's going on up there. The guy that I'm not even going to go there. All right. Colorado. Colorado's probably the most disappointing team in the league. I just can't remember the coach that went from
It's
Detroit
okay.
to
Just
Toronto.
move on. It's okay.
Right? That's why I'm moving on. Right? Colorado, 2-7-1 the last 10, lost two in a row. They only have 8 points. They have a lot of talent. Patrick Waugh's the coach right there, right?
I like the way they play, yeah.
They played very well last year. I'm very, very surprised at how bad that they are playing this year.
Yeah.
Right? San Jose, 3-7-0, lost 1. They should be better, but it's San Jose. It's always San Jose.
Right.
They're going to do what they're going to do. The Dallas Stars, Tyler Seguin, tied with Patrick Kane, leading the league in points, 23 points. Jamie Benn leading the league with 10 goals.
Okay.
It's going to settle down here, but some of the teams that you thought were going to do good, Columbus had been building something for the last couple of years. They're shit. They're shit in the bed. It's really sad to see teams that you thought were like Toronto, that were going to come up and do some good things. But I got to tell you, we had this argument last week. 75% of all hockey fans love the 3-on-3.
I hate it.
You're a dick.
I hate it. All right, WWE News Wrestling, baby.
WWE. We go from hockey to WWE.
Dude, it's Wild World of Sports.
Yeah,
We're spanning
baby.
the globe.
Let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
Dude, we're spanning the globe
Let's
here.
do it,
like
bro.
we're all over the place here.
Do it.
WWE champion Seth Rollins out a reported 6 to 9 months with a severe knee injury. So all you booger-eating basement geeks out there, sorry for Seth Rollins. You're gonna have to get back to World of Warcraft. So
He got hurt in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great. Real quick, before we get to NASCAR news with Knocker, Extreme Sports, man, check them out at sportscastlife.com. We got
You got lots of good shit
Dude.
at sportscastlife.com.
This
you
week,
really
I
do.
I did. Last
this week was awesome.
I got back from Hawaii and I
Yes.
hit it up.
Friggin' awesome.
Wingsuit racing, man. At 200 miles an hour, these dudes race.
Talk about
in
crazy
wingsuits.
MFers.
You want to see some crazy
They're
video?
putting
Check
on
that out.
freaking chipmunk suits and flying on the wings
That's-
of 380 Airbuses.
that's not
what
even-
the hell is that about?
Crazier, what's happening in Dubai right now? We have dudes on jetpacks.
Right?
You can fly in jetpacks. Like we have. What's the dude in Star Wars that's on a jetpack? What's his name?
Boba
What's-
Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like we have Boba Fett. Like freaking guys flying right now. Check out the video right now. 2 former fighter pilots in jetpacks fly up
Insane.
on an Airbus 8380, which is a huge airplane in Dubai. Imagine if you're in the window seat and you look over and there's a dude on a jetpack, like Rocketeer status.
That's like Twilight
that's
Zone,
happening right
There's
now.
a man on the wing.
Yeah.
There's a man on
Check
the
out the
wing.
picture. That's ridiculous right there. And lastly
That
here.
is the most insane thing I've ever seen, man. These dudes, and they have races.
Yeah.
They race each other.
Yeah.
For just, it's insane.
It's crazy. Lastly here in extreme sports news, R. Willie.
Excuse me?
His name is R. Willie. Now, what do you think he does?
Is that like R. Kelly, but that's his brother, R. Willie?
Well played. Well played. If I had the ding ready, I'd give it to you, but
I don't know. Does he make moonshine?
R.
That's what
Willie,
I'm
though,
thinking.
if you're born with the name R. Willie, the nickname R. Willie, you got to be one crazy MFer, right?
Yeah, you're a redneck.
Yeah.
Crazy motherfucker.
Well, you are a redneck here. R. Willie from Nitro Circus miraculously pulled off the world's first no-handed BMX front flip. So imagine if you're going off a jump and you flip the bike in a full circle, catch it, and land it. First time ever done. You
I tried that. Broke
Broke
my arm in 3 places.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on in NASCAR news?
NASCAR is crazy.
Dude, we have
bro.
people, I mean,
Yeah, they drove in circles at least 500 times.
Oh.
So crazy.
What's going on, Knock? What's going on, neighborhood? What's going on in NASCAR news? Are we running out people off the track anymore? What's going on now?
You know, last week we were in Texas. We got a lot of barbecue, you know, messed around with our sisters, our cousins. It's a good week.
Now,
It was a
Sister
good
Betsy,
week.
I have to say, I
Texas.
saw her in a bikini contest over the
Oh,
weekend. She was
yeah.
like, oh, yeah. My corn on the cob was buttered, if you know what I mean. Lots of pepper, I'm saying. I'm sorry, back to racing. Just talking about me.
Well, you know what? We're still turning left. Ain't no right turns. We're still turning left.
Turn left, all right.
So we were at Texas last week, and Joey Logano, you know, Joey Logano took out.
Fuck that cracker.
He took out Matt Kenseth when he didn't have to, and since then,
That's why, you know, I'm not sending this to Keith.
and since that race,
Wreath? Since the wreath? Since the wreath of the race?
Joey Logano has had nothing but bad luck. Kenseth took him out in the race at Kansas, I believe. And this last week, 10 laps in, he blows a tire, blows out his left rear panel. So,
I hate when I blow out my left rear panel.
So right now, unless
My wife's like, honey, you blew out the left rear panel last night. Damn, but she had too many margaritas.
But they go to Phoenix next week. Logano is in last place for the top 8. There's no way he gets in unless he wins the next race. It's very tight up at the top. Jeff Gordon is the only one that's guaranteed a spot at Homestead for the finals. We got Kyle Busch in second place. Kevin Harvick only 1 point behind. Martin Truex Jr., he's only 3 points behind, and then it drops down. Carl Edwards, Brad Keselowski, and Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch, they all need a win. They all need a win this week in Phoenix. It's going to be great racing. But I love Kansas. He's still pissed off at Logano taking him out because Kansas would have been in the finals had not Logano lifted his back end and taken him out into the boards. Good work, Jimmy Johnson, who won the race this week. Textbook pass for the win. At the end of the race, when someone is trying to take your lane, quintessential. Quintessential is something that the stupid president, I think his name is French, of the NASCAR, sent out. Well, yeah, Logano was quintessential racing when he took Kenseth out. No bullshit. He took him out because he wasn't going to win, so fuck it. We're just going to make him crash.
I have no idea what you just said for the last
Wait, but
minute.
is Jimmy Johnson like the Tom Brady of racing?
No.
Renee's totally with me. He's like, I'm going to ask Surrey
If you're a
what that
NASCAR
means.
racer, if you're a NASCAR fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because after Logano took out Kenseth in that race, the president of NASCAR said, well, that's just quintessential racing, blah, 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 blah. Well, no, it's not. That's bullshit racing. You took a guy out. You didn't even take a guy out. And they didn't penalize Logano. And the whole thing's just a hot shit mess.
Let me out of the car, Cole!
Let me out of the car.
Get me out of the car, Cole.
Let me out, or I'll get out.
But right now, unless Kedlowski, Bush, or Logano win this race in Phoenix next week, your top 4 into last race at Homestead is going to be Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Harvick, and Martin Truex Jr. So I love NASCAR. I love what's going on with this, but they're going to have to change it next year because right now it's just outlaw racing. You didn't understand a word I just said.
You
are so lost.
I didn't know you spoke Japanese.
Yeah, like I haven't blacked out in a while. I literally blacked out in the last 3
Every one of our NASCAR fans knows exactly what I'm talking
I
about.
was all on Instagram over here just all, what? Oh.
He's looking at
We're Natural Heights next week at...
Yeah. No, he's not anymore. He already played.
Already played. Yeah.
We
don't have any more shows coming up.
He doesn't have any more shows.
I tried, man.
He didn't have any more shows, dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Can we get to the other segment that 3 of our fans care about? Soccer news?
Soccer news!
Soccer news! Soccer news! All right, soccer news back here on the Sportscast.
Burlington!
I love Tuesdays!
Tuesdays are fantastic. Dan Burlington back with us once again here on the Sportscast. Make sure you check him out now on Twitter. He's on the thing.
Twitter.
He's saying that the tweet stuff he does at Dan Burlington. Again, like the department store.
Yes, I haven't had to do
Burlington.
shit all this week except play World of Warcraft in my boxes. In other news, no, I'm talking.
Go, okay.
In other news,
Collingwood, shut the hell up!
cops in Colombia seized half a ton of cocaine headed on a buses taking soccer fans to a match. Now, if you're a soccer fan, you're like, you just like look at your shoes sometimes and you just reach under your fucking seat and you're like, holy shit, there's cocaine! No wonder those Colombians don't have substitutes. They're all fucking loaded.
So are you saying that the Colombian national team is preparing for an 18 overtime sudden death because they got cocaine in their shoes?
They have exactly 8 balls.
Oh, Dan Burlington, that's such a crazy story coming out of Colombia. My next one here. And now, are you into porn, Dan Burlington?
I dabble every day.
With 1 or 2 hands, Dan. I'm just asking just for information.
2 hands.
Well, bringing that up with your 2 hands, Jack Dan Burlington, Pornhub is now still trying to get into the sports game. Have you heard of Pornhub?
I like it. No, I'm just going to say that, every day these soccer players have to worry about so much. Do you understand how much a gold membership to Pornhub costs? I mean, all I want to see is some bouncing titties in high definition, and I got to pay $7.99 a month. In other news, Shakhtar, he's a goalie from Ukraine, a pitcher, which they just call a streaker, although he was not naked, ran up to the goalie, and the goalie just fucking socked him in the face.
Jesus Christ, Dan Burlington, right in the face. What did you check this one out? A soccer player goes for bicycle kick, and ends up knocking his teammate right in the Mary Poppins.
God damn it, I love this shit.
I'm just gonna add, had they had some of that cocaine, it wouldn't have mattered.
I love cocaine. I mean, could you imagine talking to your buddy, hey, today I'm gonna fucking bicycle kick a goalie. And then, on the field, your buddy's looking at you like, you gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And he just gets a fucking foot to the face. figured out who Piper was. I Googled her. And I would googly hooger schmoigity with my gadoogly.
Dan!
So you would, let me get this straight. If I got this, Dan Burlington, you would gagoogly her.
I would gagoogly hooger boogly with my gascoogity. Y'all might want to write that down.
In translation, in American terms.
We don't want to go there. It's too raw.
I would just do her?
Yes.
Lastly,
Dan, let me ask you, Dan.
Did you guys know that there's a team called Tototaham? How do you go to a game and be like, yeah, I'm a Tototaham fan?
Yeah! Go to Tottenham! Yes! So let me ask you, Dan.
Oh my goodness.
Since you broke down in your Model A 2 weeks ago when the 4 tires dropped off your car, what do you think of the American tradition at the Phillips of Taco Tuesday?
So I went and dabbled in Taco Tuesday today, right? And I have quite a few lads that I know that are quite good friends there. I had 6 beers and it only cost me $12. That's like a goddamn miracle. If Jesus Christ came down today and went to T. Phillips, he would be proud of what he has created. And those tacos, oh, the pulled pork with the goddamn tapatio sauce, it got me wet.
Oh my God, Dan! I had one.
Welcome to America, Dan Burlington.
So the last story I had here for you, I don't even know if it matters anymore after your stories of your escapades off the field. But
that was a goddamn great escapade. Let me add that into my black book.
The last story I have here, I don't even think it matters, but the bonehead move of the day in soccer was the medics drop an injured Greek soccer player off the stretcher when carrying him off the field. Not only once, but twice they dropped the lad.
Fuck 'em, get up and walk off, you pussy.
It's soccer! It's soccer, you sissy! Get your ass off!
Soccer news.
Thanks for playing the drop before I signed off. God damn it!
Oh my God, dude. All right, oh my God, dude. I can't. Like, I'm pissing my pants, bro. For all you guys that stick with us to the very end of this show, it's one of our favorite parts that we do on this show, and make sure you guys follow Dan Burlington now. He's on Twitter, at Dan Burlington on Twitter. Knocker is getting to go out in style right here. Knocker's having a good time. I'm glad that Knocker's laughing. It's good to see him laughing, man. Yeah, Shut Up and Dance With Me, man. It's a good song to go out with. Dan Burlington, man. Dude, you don't
have to tell me how great I am. I know.
I do want to tell you, though, man, you're part of the family now, dude. Like,
Thank
really,
you.
Like, I even have people coming up to me and say, like, "Who, dude? That Dan Burlington guy?
How is that guy?
He's a cool dude, man. I want to know Dan Burlington. What do you got to say
I
about
want
that?"
to get into his Mary Poppins. A lot of women folk telling me, I want to see his Mary Poppins because he must be just...
For all my fans out there, I just want to carve a path of greatness to the great beyond.
Does a teaspoon of sugar help the medicine go down? That's what the people want to know.
No. We just straight shoot vodka.
We'll be back next week.
She said, ooh, ooh, shut up.